Welcome back to the All About the Tea channel. I'm your host, Monica, along with my co-host, Wiley from The Wiley Show. Hey, Wiley, you're on
Hey,
mute.
it's so good. It's so good to be back here after I got dragged for filth. I got dragged, but it's okay. I'm back. I made it back.
Listen, it's Father's Day. We starting off with the shits already, with the
I
mess.
got dragged. Yes, on Father's, but Father's Day ain't on the level as Mother's Day. So Father's Day,
That's true. That's
whatever.
true.
Because my father ain't in my life, so it's whatever.
And we have a special guest with us tonight, my boy from Instagram, Big Discipline. Hey, Big D, how you doing? Ooh, I'm sorry. Should I have said that, Big D?
It don't matter what you say.
We're trying to keep
What's
it
going on?
PG tonight. How you doing? And happy Father's Day to you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm doing all
Oh,
right.
happy Father's
Can't
Day.
complain.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah,
I
happy Father's Day to
appreciate
all.
you, bro. I appreciate you.
Shout out to all the fathers who are present, all the present fathers who are holding it down for their kids and their kids' life. Shout out to you. Happy Father's Day. You know, dads don't get
Thank you,
enough
thank you, thank
recognition.
you.
The good
That's
ones,
true.
Yeah,
And Wiley had a point when he said it's not on the level his mama said. He ain't never lied about that. And I
for
appreciate you for
sure.
having me back, Monica. Yeah,
Of
I'm here.
course. Of course. Listen, you held it down. We got into some things Friday night, man. Whew, that was something else. That was something else. So we have folks coming in the room. Shout out to everybody watching. I see you, Nikki. Hey girl. Hey Sue, you was here real early. Queen B More. She says, "Oh Lord, I hope this ain't another Chrisean bashing episode." You know, I hope not
Uh,
either. But
we
listen, if
already
she
know.
gives us the content, what are we gonna do with it, right? Paige, hey girl, hey girl. Let me see who else is moderating tonight. Alicia, I see you. How you doing? Hey girl. All
Who
right, we're
said they
gonna
hope it's not another bashing episode?
Miss Queen B More. We don't bash
Listen, I'm gonna be
Krishan. We
honest
just
with
tell
you.
the truth about her.
Exactly. And let me cut this off. I'm gonna be honest. Shut your ass up. Don't cut me off. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people in B more only support Krishan only because she's from Maryland and they think that she's from Baltimore. When in reality she's from Odenton, Maryland. That's the only reason that they support her down here is because solely off the fact that she's from Maryland.
Mm-hmm. To the
Well, I'm not
We
DMV
from
ain't gonna never
Maryland.
area.
I'm
admit
from
that.
I'm from the South Side. Shout out to Michelle Obama. I'm from the South Side of Chicago, and I support Krishan. All I had a dream about Krishan, and I said,
Well, I'm
sister,
not necessarily talking about people that's not from Maryland. I know why y'all support her. I know why.
I support her because she's a great success, great supporter of life, great supporter of motherhood. So when I had a dream about her, I said, sister, I'm gonna always have your back. You are a good mother, and I embraced her with a hug, and then I woke up.
I have a theory
Okay.
on that.
Thank
I
you,
have a
Paige.
theory. Yeah, I have a theory on that, and we'll address it into the show. So I do have some questions for you, Wiley. Shout out to Corey, Kim, Mama. Shout out to you. I see you in the chat. Caitlin McPhee. Shout out to you. Ella Washington. Hey, girl. Sensation. Jada Marie. I like that name. What is, let me see if I'm pronouncing this name right. Almira Love. Hey girl. Black Phoenix. Shout out to you. Pink Face. Bad as F. You ain't lying. I like that name. Pink Face is on one. Oh, we gonna get into it. She attacked her grandma this weekend. Did y'all see
Hey, Sue.
that? And let me tell you,
Thank everybody in the bushes. I mean, in
I
the chat.
seen it.
I'm gonna tell you, and Carlissa put BTA. She wasn't going for it. I mean, she pulled Carlissa's hair. She kicked her. She said, "Get out of my house." She cussed her out, and I was shocked. Blueface didn't do nothing because when Carlissa put her hands on Pink Face, you couldn't tell me that Blueface wouldn't have jumped in and said something, but he stood there and he was hands off. He was like, "I'm gonna let Grandma handle it," and that was good because that little girl needs some discipline. She needs some discipline for real, for real. I see you, Libet Herb. Welcome. Yaya Reacts. Welcome. All right, so we're gonna get into it. I have another guest joining me, but I guess she's running late. Let me check. Oh, let me check my girl. Let me DM her.
You
Okay.
say I'm a be more perpetrator. I'm not a be more perpetrator. Don't do that. Don't Queen be more. Don't do that. I'm very much certified. I'm very much Wilkinson and Kate Nav. Don't do that. I'm very much Huffer Road and Bel Air Road. I'm very much Huffer Road and Northern Parkway. Okay, let's not do that.
Well, let me tell you something. Chrisean and Blueface gave us plenty to talk about. Well, let's start off on a good note, okay? Blueface celebrated Father's Day and he had his two biological kids for the day. They had a very peaceful afternoon. Jaden decorated and had him over, and they had a big old celebration. Shout out to the T page. Hey, girl, if you want to come on up, let me know. I'll drop the link. That's our boo. She was on last week as a special guest, and she's just amazing. I love her. But yeah, I mean, he had a great Father's Day. He spent it with his children, his two children, Javon and Journey. And as I said, Jaden decorated with the balloons and went all out, and he took them to the mall, and they had a good old time. Let me go ahead and pull up that video so we can watch it. People got mad at me that I said his two biological kids, but he's not claiming Junior. So we have to call a thing what, a thing.
What? Surprise! Surprise!
Hey, for me?
It's for Dad. For Father's Day.
So cute. Did you buy anything? Huh?
Nope.
I'll pull it. Hey, don't hit mine. What are you doing, girl? Now mine's is better. You got a Dalmatian. You got 101 Dalmatian. Where are you going? Oh my gosh. She thinks she can just do whatever she wants. Gotta ride this one. Oh, why the long face? Huh? That one is not on because you picked that one. Look, they're taking it. They're taking your ride. There you go. We got my boy. What up, twin? Okay. Come on. What's up, bro? Make it quick. Come on. You ready? Make it quick. Come on.
All right, thank you.
All right, brother. Here, you want to ride this one? Here, take mine. Here. Come on. Huh? This one is pink. You want to get on the trampoline? Hey, say hey. You so famous. What the heck? Thank you. How do they know you in here, girl? This one's working. Get on this one.
No.
Well, we didn't pay for that one. You have to get on the one we paid for. You bad little baby. Why would you push my phone down like that, you little cutie?
Oh, Lord.
Stop being so cute. Hey. Hey. Oh, Lord. Yo. What do you think you're doing?
I don't want to play anymore.
What? You
Stay
gonna,
away from me. I don't want to.
you gonna do this on Father's Day?
Oh, Dad. I saw the little dumplings. I saw little dumplings and big dumplings.
Yeah.
Where were you?
That's what you want?
Please open it. Open it. You're not opening it.
Gotta wait a second. I gotta pay for it first. You want that? You want me to buy it for you?
No.
Oh my gosh, that was so cute. Listen, I don't care what people say about Blueface. I love him as a dad. I think he's so attentive, loving, and caring towards his kids. And look, he took this Father's Day photo shoot. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh. That's good looking. They're good looking people. Journey's adorable. And you know what? I know people say a lot of things about Journey. Say what you want, but she's a confident kid. And that's what we need in society because, listen, it's survival of the fittest. Okay, if you raise children to be all meek and mild and not have a voice for themselves, they're going to get steamrolled and rolled over and bullied. Kudos to Journey. She is just adorable. Look how confident she is. And Javon, look at, he's just fine. Javon is just a good looking little boy. Look at him. He's his daddy's twin. Look at that. Look at that. Dee, what are your thoughts on Blueface's Father's Day and the photos and everything?
Well, I want to say that I don't see all his children on the photo, and I don't see Junior. Junior should have been there. Um, I'm glad that he's showing broadcasting that he's a father,
Wale.
but I saw how abusive his mother was with the little girl. And obviously, she's learning that behavior to talk back and to be mean and nasty from adults. And so when I saw that the grandmother hit her viciously on camera, I didn't hear nobody post on the internet, oh, she's abusive. Let's call child protective services. I mean, viciously, I saw the abuse.
Viciously, Wiley. It was a
I saw it
light.
was a vicious hit.
Oh my God. Are you
And
My
kidding
bad,
me?
y'all. I was in the
I
chat.
was saying to the people, I said, if this was Chrisean, you'd have thousands upon phone calls to Child Protective Services. No one definitely called Child Protective Services on Carlissa when she viciously attacked that little girl.
Viciously.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What you talking about, bro? And you know
Viciously.
what? As much as I hate to admit it, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Bill B. More. What the hell did this got to do with animals? She asked, well, she asked about Blueface's Father's Day, and of course, this man made it about Chrisean.
Well, a good
Hey,
father would
y'all.
have been
Oh,
like,
hang on one second. My girl, Michelle from TikTok, is on here. And let me just give a brief introduction. This woman is just phenomenal. I was scrolling one day and came across her page and was like, that's my people. I found my people. I'm going to bring her up. All right. Hey, Michelle.
Hello.
Okay, hang on. I got to give you a round of applause for being here. Give me 1 second. Let me hit that
How you
applause
doing,
button.
Michelle?
Welcome, welcome. You want to introduce yourself real quick to the audience?
Yeah, I'm trying to hold on, cause can y'all see me? Cause I can't see nobody.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
see
we
I
can
you.
can
see
see
you.
you.
We can see you
Okay.
clearly. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. We can
Yep.
see.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello.
How
Hello, how you
everybody
doing?
doing tonight?
Good, good, good.
Blessed and highly favored.
I know that's right.
Yes, I know that's right.
Yes. So we just showed Blueface and his children hanging out on Father's Day. And right
Uh-huh.
now, can you see the picture on the screen?
Yeah, I can see it. I just moved my
Yeah,
picture.
he did a photo shoot with the babies, his children, his biological children. And
Uh-huh.
Wiley, who's on the
Key
panel,
words.
biological. Wiley has a problem with this. Wiley feels that Blueface doesn't have all of his children in the photo, and I have to disagree. Dee and I are disagreeing on that.
Yeah, who is all of his children that's not in the who's the children that's not in the photo?
The one Junior, the one that the black folks that's calling Child Protective Services on Chrisean. I don't see Junior there, and he humped Chrisean to create Junior, and Junior should have been a part of that photo. And it's just so disgusting that Blueface is trying to dishonor his son. That's a pathetic, weak father. And if he's such a good father, he would stay out of prison. Went to prison multiple times. Very violent type of person, and all of them discussing tattoo is very evil. And I didn't see that father step in when his mother viciously abused his little daughter on camera. Where was him defending his daughter? He left his daughter to get beat like a slave on camera.
I ain't never seen no chat. I never seen none of his daughter get beat. And he said it himself that that Junior is not his son. And as a woman, if a man was saying
And
that a
he already
child is
proved
not
it.
my, huh?
And he already proved it.
As a woman, if a man is saying that my child is not his, I'm gonna go take him downtown so we can get a DNA test like any other normal woman would do.
Hello, thank you.
What woman sits and if that's really his baby, allows him to say that that's not his without proving it to him? And then I don't know if how long you even been following the story, but she was already supposed to have been pregnant by Ronnie when before they got together or whatever in the midst. But he keeps saying it ain't his baby. Like, why not just get a DNA test? What is she scared of? And
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
according to
we
Wiley,
know what she's scared of. She's scared of the fact that everybody's gonna find out that it's not his baby. The baby don't look nothing like him.
Nothing.
The baby
Nothing
looks
like him.
exactly like Ronnie. Like let's just keep it a buck. The baby looked just like Ronnie. The baby don't. I think Blueface. He don't even give me the vibes that he would deny his child. When he got out of prison and they was around each other, he the one that told her to stop being embarrassed of her son. That's when she finally started showing him on camera once he got out and told her to stop being embarrassed of her son. So
Hello.
he, as a father, I ain't never seen Blueface not be a good father. He's not being a father to Junior because that ain't his son. Simple.
Exactly. And you make a valid point. Blueface is into his children. He
He is
claims his
very.
children. He likes to go, cuddle with them. Look at how he even treats Nevaeh's son. And he calls him a stepson. So if Junior was really his son, as soon as he came out of prison, what did he do? He grabbed Junior. He had Junior on his chest because he was still assuming and playing along with the role that was his child, right? And had Chrisean played her cards right, had she not been so irrational and out of control, he probably would have just continued on with the lie.
But he
Because,
said he was done. He was tired of playing
yeah.
along. He said he was
Oh,
tired
yeah.
of playing along with the narrative that was
exactly.
his. And he said he was being
Exactly.
honest and letting everybody know that wasn't his son. Now, how can y'all make him be his son if that man said that he's not his son and Chrisean is not willing to prove that that's his son?
Exactly. And thank you, opinionated.
Listen, women don't play games. If
Hey, Gia.
you're claiming you're the father, simple. Y'all don't need to fight. Take him to court. Get a
Easy.
DNA. Put him on child
Easy.
support. You don't even have to talk to
Easy.
him ever again.
Easy.
And if the world was calling me a liar, that's exactly what I would do. That's exactly what I would do.
Exactly. That's what any woman is gonna do. And the fact that she's not doing it says it all.
Exactly. 2 and 2 ain't adding up. I'm sorry. You know what? We have a lot of people in the chat. Let me go ahead and play the roll call and go down the line and introduce everybody again.
Roll call, it's a roll call. Tune in and let us know what's up with y'all. We want to hear what you got to say. Teacups, turn them up, what you sipping on today. Roll call, it's the roll call.
All right, we got Sue Jakes in the chat. Hey, Sue, I saw you earlier. Leo Goddess, welcome. Alicia, I see you, girl. Black Phoenix, Corey, Miss Margot, welcome. Nikki, welcome. Queen B Moore, we see you in the house, honey. You got here early, too. Let me see down here. Reese Noah, Princess of Sheba, welcome. King Von Fan, Cosmic Fire, Kimberly, Vibes 888. Who else we got in the building tonight? We got a full house, y'all. Tina Sanders, welcome. Sierra Bonner, welcome. Welcome. Wendy Lane, I see you. Mommy Track, I see you. Kim Marsnew, welcome. Welcome. Ray Johnson, welcome. Reese Cup, hey boo, welcome back. Erica Danker, welcome. And let me see who else. Marie Wells, welcome. And welcome to everybody. Norris, I saw you in the chat. Hey boo, welcome. Honey Brown Skin, I love that name. Welcome. Thank y'all so much for being here tonight. You could be anywhere, so we appreciate it. Where we go? We got some things to get into. We really have some things to discuss. So Blueface had his wonderful Father's Day. The Father's Day shoot was just absolutely precious, and his family is so good looking. He's made it very clear that Chrisean Jr. is not his son, so naturally he wouldn't be in the photo shoot. And then let's circle back to this weekend because there was so much drama. Michelle, did you see the drama that was going on?
Oh yeah, I seen it. I
Girl.
definitely seen it. Like, what was that about though?
She's completely ditched her holy Christian image and going for the gusto. Well, you know why? Here's my theory on that. What's the sense in playing that you're this Christian woman? I mean, you can barely read the verses in the Bible, right? Anyone that's a real Christian knows. I don't even know what the verses that she be reading and stuff. I don't think, and if she does read them, she doesn't understand it. Chrisean knows her fans will defend her no matter what. No matter what she does, they will find an excuse to make it make sense. So she's like, well, I might as well just go ahead and stalk him and go ahead and fornicate publicly and go ahead and declare my love for him. Even though I told y'all that he was trash last week, I'm in love with him this week. She knows her fans are going to say, so what? We still love you. So anyway, she finally got on that man's nerves this weekend. She had went live with the Danza Project, who I believe is trying to get in the draws or has gotten in the draws or done something with her, allegedly, because he is just head over heels, infatuated. And he tells people, he's like, stop DMing me. I don't care what you say. I'm going to always support her. So he don't care that Chrisean has created these issues for Junior. He don't care that she was drugging and drinking and, made him created the disabilities that he has to deal with today. Danza said, I love her. I'm supporting her. So she went on there. She said that he's a drug addict. She tried to get him violated and sent back to prison, all of this stuff. And her fans, affectionately known as the Rock Tarts, they was just eating it up. They were soaking it up. So after that, he was like, F that. I don't want nothing to do with you. He blocked her. He said, don't call me. Do not reach out to me. You are blocked. So she started calling him from private numbers. Now, if y'all remember, she did the same exact thing to 33K Top Hat. Crip Iller. I don't want to use the K word, but Crip Iller. Y'all can use context clues. That's the man she's still messing with too, but she got him violated and sent back to prison too. on some Fed charges allegedly, right? Because they was doing some scamming and stuff allegedly with Chase Bank and some bank fraud. So the feds picked him up. His birthday was on May 31st. And according to a lot of credible sources, Chrisean bought a ticket for him to come see her in Baltimore for his birthday. Got picked up by the feds, couldn't make it. Then she pretended that the ticket was for Blueface and lied and created this fantasy in her head that Blueface was in Baltimore May 31st through that whole week of June 5th, sat at home babysitting Chrisean Jr., a disabled child. Now, D, can you see Blueface taking care of a disabled child in her apartment for 5 days straight?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to D, but I don't think he's there. Michelle, you can respond.
No, I definitely can't.
Uh-huh.
I mean, she just don't. You cannot believe nothing she say, because every time it proves that she lies just constantly for no reason. What I don't get is, if you want us to really believe that that's his son, it's simple. Just prove it. Go get a DNA test. Put him on child support. If he's such an awful dad, go downtown and do something about it.
It seems like she would go out of her way. She will walk to the end of the earth to prove that he's a liar, right? And make him look bad, because she is determined to destroy him, right? Talking about he had the brown stains on his fingers because he was, I guess, smoking, crack in prison. But mind you, when she got arrested in Oklahoma, she had crack in her possession. She got charged with felony controlled substance. I did some digging, and cocaine, crack. They sprinkle that in their weed, him and her both. So you talking about he's doing this and doing that when y'all was doing it together. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Allegedly.
And being a Christian is also not just about you reciting Bible verses. It's about what you show people, what we see.
Yeah.
She's not acting godly at all. Nobody carries around a 3-year-old special needs child and put him in a Fisher Price bounce and play and say that the doctor told her that's therapy. Stop it.
And then, it insults my intelligence, because it's like, girl, I'm no psychologist or physical therapist, but I've been to enough physical therapy with myself and family members to know it don't look like that.
Mm-mm.
Stop.
And if she can show everything else, why you won't? She will never do the things that we say that she's not doing. She will never show him getting physical therapy. She's not gonna go and get a DNA test. Like, her fans are enablers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And nobody's holding her responsible and accountable for what she's doing to that child.
Nobody.
I want to say this: thousands of false reports was made against Chrisean. She still have full custody of her child, and Chrisean is such a beautiful Christian. She provides for her child. She shows love to her child. That wicked, evil devil, Blueface, done a lot of demonic things in and out of prison, and very, very, he treat women so bad. I feel like when I see Chrisean, I see the beauty of Christ, of what it means to be good, what it means to helping the hungry. And every time I see her, she's always singing good music, good gospel music. She's always showing that, hey, I'm a young, new Christian. I'm a babe in Christ, and I'm a good provider of my child. We have not seen any evidence to prove that she's not taking a child to the hospital. She is taking a child to the doctor. And then also, a DNA test was taken, and it was Blueface's child. So I think Blueface should be there for all his children. And again, I didn't see him defend when the grandmother viciously attacked his daughter. It was a vicious attack. I was definitely crying when I saw that vicious attack. And not one person said, hey, I called Child Protective Services. But if that was Chrisean, many people would have called Child Protective Services.
I think you just being delusional, like very, very delusional. Like you really are. I don't even know if you just trying to gaslight us or if you trying to be funny, saying that she's so godly. And
Michelle got cut off. Michelle, come back in.
And see, when you talk negative about Chrisean is definitely protected. And when I was looking at Chrisean, I said, oh, she's such a beautiful Black woman. And as a Black man, I'm going to have the side of her as being a good mother. And if anybody disagree with it, that's your personal preference. But you're all making these calls trying to weaponize the police and child protective services, and they're telling you all by pure evidence that she is a great mother. She's not abusive.
Now, you know what? I thought about this because I just don't get it. And I disagree with you. Do you feel this way because she's light skinned?
I feel this way because she's beautiful. It's not because if she's light or she's dark. It's about her talent, and I love watching her on Zeus. Like, I'm gonna resubscribe just to watch that reality show. And I've always said, look how negatively Blue just treated her on that show. And I'm gonna always stand 10 toes down. Now, if it comes out that she abused a child just like Blueface mother viciously beat that child, I will come out and say, oh my gosh, Chrisean is a bad mother. But I haven't seen no evidence to show that she's neglectful and that she's evil.
You haven't seen any evidence to show that?
No.
We literally showed you video evidence of Chrisean drinking and drugging while pregnant and begging and saying she didn't care. She's like, I can go abort this baby tomorrow. No love, no consideration for the unborn child. And as a result, he is today, and he is living a miserable life, struggling, not eating solid food, malnourished, bones sticking out of his body, can't walk, can't talk. Allegedly, he's blind. And you think that's a good mother?
Again, I don't see that the child is blind. I haven't read his doctor's medical records, and no doctor have came out and said any of that is to be true. I do feel that she should stop running back to Blue, but I've been there before. I've been in a lustful relationship before. Until she get delivered from that lust, she will continue to use Blueface, because Blueface still got a lot of power over her mind, unfortunately. So other than that, but she's just a beautiful mother. I love her.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Am I back on?
You're back on. We can hear you.
Okay, you steady saying she's so beautiful and you like the way she performs and sings. Nobody cares about that. We care about the baby. We care about the baby. And first of all, you saying that nobody knows. We do know. The baby does not have braces on his legs, special shoes. The baby will not even have muscle mass in his arms to even wheel a wheelchair around on his own. So I don't even see where you see the physical therapy coming from. Like, it's like, open your eyes and stop playing.
And before you got disconnected, Michelle, I wanted to say he is not trolling. This is exactly how he feels. He's been saying this for a very long time. And I just never got it. But Bree says, who blocked Chrisean? Danza? No, Danza is in love with Chrisean. Blueface blocked Chrisean and cut her off completely. So that's when she went psycho and started texting him from random numbers, started calling Bodine and Ninja number 3 and Ninja number 4, all the people on his team. She started frantically calling and texting to get back in touch with him. So, and you know, he's made it clear. Blueface has made it clear many times, and I don't ever see him turning down no Watusi. He's always on board for some free Watusi. So for him to say, listen, you just too much for me because you are a setup queen, a setup artist. You're trying to send me back to prison. I don't want anything to do with you. But she keeps forcing herself on him.
And listen, my son, when he started walking, he was pigeon-toed real bad. And they wanted to put braces on his legs. So you mean to tell me a 3-year-old child that can't walk, they not trying to put no braces on his legs? They not going to give him no special shoes? Like, she does not show, she show herself eating. She show herself in the car. She show herself partying. She show herself training. But you mean she's not going to show us not one physical therapy appointment? She's not going to show us one appointment with a doctor?
Right. Not one. She don't take him to the doctor.
Exactly.
She don't take him. He was supposed to have a second surgery after his first hernia surgery. Some sort of reconstructive surgery to make the abdomen area look more normal than it looks, because right now, allegedly, what they're saying is that below the abdomen area, that area is unrecognizable. But she never took him back. She didn't even want to take him to the first surgery until Blueface was forced to go to the internet with the photos. And that shamed her into taking Junior to get the first surgery.
I want to say this: none of us on this panel is a medical doctor, and not a doctor have came out and said that she's neglectful of Junior. Junior is doing very well, and it was a viewer that called into this broadcast, got a lie and said 1,500 phone calls reports was made against Chrisean, and when I call Child Protective Services out in Baltimore, Maryland, they would not tell me how many reports were given to Chrisean. And I hung up because I'm like, oh, that was just none but cap and a lie when that viewer came on this broadcast. But no medical doctor have came out and said that Junior need braces and all of this. And people just coming at Chrisean so heavily. I do believe a lot of women come at Chrisean because they're not light-skinned. They don't have her type of skin. They don't have her type of swag. They don't have her type of talent. They're not on show.
Wait, what? You saying
okay, he's not even all the way there. So I can't take him serious because he ain't all the way there.
Wiley, hold up. Are you saying black women are jealous? Well, dark-skinned black women are jealous of Chrisean because she light-skinned?
Absolutely. Because it's
what does that have to do with the baby? I don't think that you playing with a full deck, sir. I really don't. Because you can't be serious. We talking about a disabled child. We not talking about nobody's skin color. We talking about a disabled child. And do you have kids that you think this 3-year-old boy is healthy that has not ate a single real piece of food in his life, that cannot talk, that cannot walk, that's still sucking on a bottle at 3 years old? You think that's good parenting? Something is seriously wrong with you. And you are one of the reasons why this is that she's not getting him no help, because she has delusional fans like you that's enablers. And it's sad. It's sad.
Their brains need to be studied. And I really feel like that it should be donated to Smithsonian after they pass, because I don't get it. I don't get the logic. And I'm trying to understand, because I've known Wiley for a very long time. And we agree on a lot of things, but this is the one thing we don't agree on. And I don't get it, Wiley. Definitely, I don't feel dark-skinned women are jealous of Chrisean because she's light-skinned. I don't think any dark-skinned woman would want to be in her shoes right now.
If that's the case, we can say she's jealous of somebody because they got a tooth in the front of their mouth. Like, stop it. Make it make sense.
Hello.
The most research I've done is a lot of dark-skinned women coming at Chrisean very heavily, and they're just definitely abusive. And most of them are jealous that they can't be with a Blueface, a celebrity that have money in the bank. And Chrisean definitely very successful.
This is what her fans do. They talk about everything but that baby. That's what her fans do. They talk about everything. Oh, Blueface, oh, her skin color, all this and all that. They keep on going all around the mulberry bush so they don't have to talk about how she's neglecting that child. Do you hear how he keep talking about everything else but that child being neglected?
The child is
He's talking about everything else but that child being neglected. Stop.
The child is not being neglected. The child is
neglected.
Still thriving.
So you think a 3-year-old child shouldn't be walking, shouldn't be eating normal food?
Again, I don't understand.
Do you think a 3-year-old child, yes or no, should
just answer the question?
Walking and talking?
The child is doing well.
You can't even answer the question. That's what I'm saying.
I don't see you out there protesting and marching for the child, so obviously you don't care.
But who's protesting and marching for? That's her. How can I protest and march for her baby? Make that make sense. Again, you don't even make sense. That's what I say about her fans. Y'all touched by the same angel.
Not touched by the same angel.
They are. They are. They touched by the same angel. And they delusional. Yeah, it don't make no sense that people in their brains actually think like, are you a human being? Are you an NPC? Are you a real life human being? Because I just don't understand how real life human beings with a brain that have a mind and a heart and a soul can keep dismissing the fact that this baby is being neglected.
I don't get it. It makes no sense.
I've never seen the baby being neglected. What I do see, a lot of dark-skinned women, a lot of abusive people
See,
using these abusive tactics to weaponize the system to come against Chrisean. But as of today, she still have custody of her son, and the child have not been removed. And I'm not going to allow especially black people, I'm not going to allow black folks to come up and use the racist tactics that the white man have used against black folks during slavery. I'm not going to allow that. And I'm going to stand 10 toes down with my light-skinned sister. I'm going to stand 10 toes down with Junior. And I'm going to say, keep him in the home with this black woman that's providing for her son. I don't want to see him in the system. And it's so sad and it's so disheartening that we have black folks that dark skin like that coming against Chrisean all because they don't have her light skin privilege. Let's keep a thing because I don't understand that.
listen,
Junie
I
says,
can't even associate myself with people like him. It's hard for me to even stay up on this panel, even hearing him keep on saying light-skinned, dark-skinned, light-skinned, dark. You being racist, sir, first of all. Nobody cares about, if Chrisean was dark-skinned, I would still feel the exact same way. Her skin color has nothing to do with how that baby is being mistreated.
Junie says, come on, guys. Wally knows what he's doing. He doesn't believe any of what he's saying. He is rage baiting. He knows better.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Now
you.
I can see
That's what
why.
I know. He's definitely rage baiting. I could see it
Well,
all in his
he
face
is.
when he was up here that he's rage baiting. He needs some type of
He tried it
clout.
the
He
other
needs
night.
to
He
be
tried to rage
seen.
bait the other night.
If
Wale,
he wouldn't do this, nobody would pay
Wale.
him any attention. This is his way of getting attention because this is the
I
only
know.
way he gonna get some attention.
I know. He want clout. He want clout. That's all.
He want clout using Chrisean's famous line.
And see, the thing is, Wale was taking advantage of the fact that I'm quiet this whole time because he knows I'm gonna fly off the rails on his ass.
Oh,
You
Lord.
notice he mentioned at the beginning of the live he got dragged for filth. He's thinking about me dragging his ass for filth on IG, and it's gonna happen again. See, this is why you should chill out. You know what I mean?
Just
You should
like the
chill out.
dog. Rest in peace, Blue Rock. Yeah, she starved the dog to death. And that was really sad.
That's
I
what
don't
she
believe
doing
she
to that
started
baby.
dog to death. If it was any evidence of that, it would be a Michael Vick situation. I do not
Hey,
allow
sir.
black folks, and
Clifford the Big Red
particularly
Help. Clifford
to
the
say
Big
that
Red
it's
Help.
rage baiting. You know what?
Michael
It is
Vick
being.
fought
Listen,
dogs, not
listen,
starved them.
listen,
Stop.
I
listen,
am a truth. I am
He's
a
listen,
so
truth
delusional.
bearer. I speak truth,
listen.
and
Clifford the
I'm
Big
not going
Red
to
Help. I'm
allow
gonna need
you
you to
all
listen
to
to me.
diss her and
Y'all
say that
can't
she
talk over
abuses
each
the
other. We
dog.
got to talk one at a time so we can hear it,
Okay,
y'all.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm speaking truth. And if she would have did anything to that dog, she would have been in prison like Michael Vick.
Not
She did not do
necessarily.
anything like that. She's
This is
been
Hollywood we
cleared.
talking
These are
about.
just disgusting rumors from dark-skinned people because they don't have light-skin privilege.
Oh my God.
Anyway, okay, so let's look
Can I
at
say
what
something right quick?
Krishan's. Yeah, go ahead,
Can I
D.
give this
Sorry.
punk ass a
Yes,
reminder real quick?
absolutely.
This is Hollywood we talking about, sir. You know how many, you know how many times a day, how many times in a week they get away with goddamn murder? How many times in an hour in the industry they get away with murder?
Hmm.
You can use Aaliyah for an example if you want to. You can use so many as an example if you want to. Hell, you can use Michael Jackson, Prince, and James Brown as an example if you want to. You can use Whitney Houston as an example if you want to. Why do you think Ray J walking around so damn guilty? Because he had a hand in that. He already done got away with it, but at the end of the day, it's still written all over his face. That's the problem. That's a prime example of this industry gets away with murder every goddamn day.
Mm-hmm.
They said it's a
Even
lie
on
all the
animals,
time.
you
Yeah,
gotta
the
wake up.
system is corrupt,
Exactly. It's a
and a
lie,
lot of
Lord.
children. Yeah, a lot of children are slip through the cracks, and Junior's just one of them. Because I don't understand if the police pulled up for a welfare check, and I was told they have to see the child but she was hiding the child, so I really don't know if they saw the child because she could have easily said he's not here, he's nowhere around. We saw her friend pushing the stroller to the back real fast when they pulled up. So I don't know if the police actually saw them. They probably don't even care. It's like just another black child in their mind. So whatever.
Well, listen, I was saying at the time when they came, she was saying that he was with Blueface. Because
Right.
everybody that I was seeing was confused. Like, is he with her or is he with Blueface? Because we just seen her pushing a stroller. But she was saying he was with Blueface. So I don't even
Right.
think they seen him. So because I believe that she
Okay.
told them that he was with Blueface.
Oh,
She hit
thank you
him.
for clearing
She
that
hit him.
up. Okay, so yeah, the friend hid the baby in the back, and she told the police that he was. That's how Blueface's name came up. Because when she was explaining it, she was like, they was asking, "Is that Blueface baby?" Why the hell would they ask, "Is that Blueface baby?"
Exactly. Did you think the police that came know Blueface? Stop it.
And
Give me
she
a
do
break.
have a warrant, Chrissy. She does.
Oh yeah, it's active.
It's
active.
Don't start. I hear you already get on that bullshit again.
The police, obviously, she don't have a warrant. That's his
She
number.
does, Wiley. I called the Torrance police. I called
Wiley.
them. I gave them her name,
What
her
did
date
they
of
tell you?
birth, because I needed to verify for myself as a journalist. I can't take everybody's word. Before I report Chrisean has an active warrant, I don't care who said it. I need to call and verify. So I called on Friday. And I said, well, she's in Los Angeles. She is driving around. You know, will somebody pick her up eventually? And they had no answer for me in regards to that. They say they don't operate that way. But if they pull her over, she is definitely going to get arrested. Well, she's driving, live streaming, dangerous conditions, Junior in the back seat, looking at her phone and driving at the same time on a suspended license.
The police showed up.
I want to say this, right?
Well, she's light-skinned, remember? She can do that.
She's halfway there, too. She's halfway there, too. But Wiley, let me say this real quick. Before you say that, I wanted to respond to this earlier. I couldn't earlier. But Wiley, you had a point when you said she's protected. Not by who you think she is. She's protected by the government, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She is a CIA informant. I mean, she got
allegedly
down here.
Yeah, allegedly.
That's a fact, not allegedly. It's a fact.
When you believe in God, when you believe in God like Chrisean and she reached the word, she's very, very well protected. But the police show up. The child have not been removed. See, when I see all this stuff, it's always an excuse. Oh, she's hiding the child. No. If the police want to do a welfare check on that child, and if she had any type of warrants, they would ask for the ID and they would run a check and she would have been arrested. That have not happened. And I'm not going to allow black folks to weaponize the police, the same police that did the George Floyd, the same police that evil stuff towards black folks, and to use that same police to come after Chrisean, and they cleared her. Nothing happened, and she still got full custody of her child.
He's definitely rage baiting. He's definitely rage baiting.
I think he really believes what he's saying. I mean,
he could.
Well,
then he's not, like I said, if he believes what he's saying, he's touched by the same angel her and her fans are touched by. Because it just ain't no way he believes what's coming out of his mouth. I mean, if he do, they definitely touched by the same angel.
You get a rental car,
not touched by the angel.
A suspended license.
And we ain't talking about an angel from heaven, because ain't nothing godly about Chrisean. Because if she was so godly, why was she dressed up in all black with glasses on, trying to get to Blueface? And when people seen her, when the cameras caught her, she ran out the building. Like, why did she have to disguise herself?
She's embarrassed. It don't fit the narrative she's trying to portray online. She is embarrassed. Now, let me go ahead and play this video, because this was when I woke up.
Hold on. Before you say that, let me respond to me. What police stuff was staged? You talking about them being called out today? That was my team that called them. That was not staged.
I called myself too. I have it recorded as well. I mean, I could play the recording too. I could pull it up. I believe it's still on my phone. I could pull it up and put the phone to the microphone. Y'all want to hear it? Yeah, because I really did call. So let me find that. I said I was her because I didn't feel they were going to give me the information if I didn't say, hey, I'm her. You know what I'm saying? Right, yeah. And I said, is there a warrant issued out for my arrest? And they're like, well, let's look it up. And they looked it up and they said, yeah, it's still active. I said, so was there a court date? And she was like, the last court date was in February. And she didn't show up. So that's when they issued the warrant. And I know her fans are saying it's a bench warrant and all this stuff. Who cares? Who cares? A warrant is a warrant and you're going to go to jail. Period.
That part.
Right. So let me pull this up right here because I want to show you guys the shenanigans that she was up to this weekend. Blue don't want nothing to do with her. She is the one stalking him. And I know after this Father's Day, Michelle, you missed the Father's Day video. If you want, I could play it again because it's so good. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and do that for the folks that came in late. This video is so good and it warmed my heart. I felt so happy watching it.
What? Surprise! Surprise!
Hey, for me?
for Dad for fall today.
So cute. Did you buy anything? Huh?
Nope.
Oh, pull it. Hey, don't hit mine. What are you doing, girl? Now mine's is better. You got a Dalmatian. You got 101 Dalmatian. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. She thinks she can just do whatever she wants. Gotta ride this one. Oh, why the long face? Huh? That one is not on because you picked that one. Look, they're taking it. They're taking your ride. There you go. We got my boy. What up, twin? Okay. Come on. What's up, bro? Make it quick. Come on. You ready? Make it quick. Come on. All right, thank you. All right, brother. Here, you want to ride this one? Here, take mine. Here. Come on. Huh? This one is pink. You want to get on the trampoline? Hey. Say hey. You so famous. What the heck? Thank you. How do they know you in here, girl? This one's working. Get on this one.
No, I want this one first.
Well, we didn't pay for that one. You have to get on the one we paid for. You bad little baby. Why would you push my phone down like that, you little cutie? Stop being so cute. Hey, hey. Oh, Lord. Yo. What do you think you're doing?
I don't want to play anymore.
What? You
Stay
gonna,
away from that.
you gonna do this on Father's Day?
Oh, yeah. I saw them.
Oh, no.
Just basically, the same stuff. Listen, at the end of the day, Blueface is a phenomenal dad.
Was that
to
me
the
enjoy that
kids.
West 300? Was that just you and him? That West 300, man.
I'm gonna put you on mute. Big this one. Yeah, at the end of the day, Blueface is just a phenomenal dad, and his children look just like him. And he's so attentive. He's so kind. Javon is a cutie patootie. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's gonna be a heartbreaker. And Journey, I was saying earlier, she's so confident. Yeah, she's a little bad, a little badass, but she's confident. She will definitely never get bullied by anybody, right? She can stand up for herself. She has a voice, and they're building confidence in her. But let me go ahead and show you what Chrisean was up to this weekend, and she denies it. She claims this isn't her. She wasn't stalking him after she got caught. And I noticed even the blogs that love her and her fan pages, they weren't co-signing her BS either. Have y'all noticed that? I don't know if you follow those blogs, but
I think a lot of people are starting to see.
uh-huh. Let me go ahead and play this little clip.
Oh shit, chat. We just hanging out like we normally do. Follow me, chat. Hey, scary ass. Chat. I should end. You know what that is. Yeah. But
Yeah. Oh my goodness. How embarrassing. You claim you're a Christian woman. You claim that you've changed. And here you are running after this man, desperate for the D, and he don't want nothing to do with you.
Monica, the picture that show do not look like Chrisean at all. I don't see any evidence of that. What gets me with it, with Blueface, he used Chrisean for nobody was checking for Blueface after his record, after he started flopping because he made music after Tatiana. And I said he used Chrisean for his own benefits and manipulating her. And it's been a lot of black women get manipulated by no good trifling men. I've seen a lot of that. So I'm not going to get up on here and say Chrisean is the problem when Blueface is the problem. And if he's a good father, then Chrisean is a good mother, because Blueface spent most of his time in prison, in and out of prison. He's very violent as well. And when I saw that little girl was talking back to her grandmother, disrespecting her grandmother, I said she learned that from Blueface, how Blueface disrespect black women. And these be the same women, a group of them in line for Blueface to date him, is saying that Chrisean is the issue and the problem. And so again, I've still have not heard not one report. I'm still waiting on it in the comments that say, yes, I contacted Child Protective Service against Clarissa. Nobody contacted Child Protective Service when she viciously attacked that little girl. And I was like, I was shocked because I thought everybody was so concerned about the children. Obviously, it only matters with Chrisean and not the little girl that was
Well,
viciously
Mr.
attacked on
Wiley, when you
camera.
just seen Chrisean at 3 a.m. at that club, where do you think Junior was and who was he with? Or was he probably was in the car by himself?
He was with a babysitter.
He
Oh,
was with a
because you know her
babysitter she met.
He was with a
personally.
babysitter.
No,
I
I'll
don't
tell
think
y'all
she
where
left
he was. She met that day when she was getting her hair done. Her friend in LA, who she barely knows, right? Who she met at some nail salon or something. This Asian woman. She was like, "Oh, my daughter could babysit," and she was like, "She can? Really? Okay. Is she available now?" She don't even know the woman. She don't know
Just
that woman's
sleeping with
daughter.
anybody. Just like she
Yeah.
left him, in a
Yeah.
stroller by the ocean. The water could have carried him away.
Sad. It ain't fun. It's not a joking matter, but it's very, very sad. She met the babysitter that night, didn't know him. You gonna leave your disabled child with a stranger that you don't know, that is
How,
nonverbal?
that's how you know she's not doing anything to help him, because if she was leaving him with somebody she don't know, that she would have to give them instructions on what to do, which is it's nothing to do because she's not getting him no help. She should
If
be
you
with him constantly.
Many parents leave their children with strangers at daycare centers, and I don't see
Not
people.
not disabled
I don't.
children, they don't.
Yes, disabled children too,
Not
and I don't.
nonverbal disabled kids,
I've
Wiley.
seen
Come
many
on.
people leave newborns and children at
Wiley, let me
daycare
ask you this
centers,
question,
and
man.
they're considered strangers.
I don't
And so
believe
again,
you.
Wiley, let me ask you this
I don't
question, bro.
understand why we're
If
so against Chrisean. One day she's not with her child.
I
When
don't
she is with her
understand why
child,
you
she's
got to
starving
stuck
the
in the
child. I'm
race
like, it's
thing
no evidence of
and
that.
then turn around and make everything about race and skin color and shit. Now let me ask you a question. If the little motherfucker, then y'all said the little motherfucker was with a babysitter, right? What's the babysitter name? Who was the who was the babysitter he was with? I know you
Due
ready
to
to
the
say the little
fact that
Asian girl. I know you ready to say the little Asian girl. What's her name?
she definitely was with a babysitter. I can't give the babysitter name, but
Oh wait, hold on.
I
Oh,
will reach out to
you said
Chrisean and try
she
to get
or
her
he?
name for the
Hold on
following
now.
broadcast.
Wait. You said she or he because you just called Junior a she. So
It was with a
So what's
legal
the
adult,
babysitter name though?
and the child was
Was it the
definitely
Asian
very
girl?
well taken care of.
So what's the babysitter name? What's up?
Well,
Is it
according to King of Vons in the chat, he apparently knows the Asian lady. Her name is Sunday, and it's Sunday's 15-year-old daughter.
Oh wow.
Listen, are you kidding me? Right
Wow.
now? Are you kidding me, King
Maybe
Vons?
Wiley or whatever his name. Maybe he was there helping because he's just so for sure of
for real?
everything.
He sure act like it.
He act like he babysits Junior and he sees Chrisean every day and he knows what's going because he's 100% sure.
He act like
Well,
he
I
he act
watch
like he done
Chrisean
slept
every
with the bitch.
day.
I ain't gonna
We
lie.
all watch her every day, and we got eyes to see.
He
I
act
don't know
like
if
he
your
slept with the
eyes
bitch.
work, but our eyes work. I don't think your eyes work. I think you need glasses, sir.
Again, I see very clearly, and it's so hurtful to see black
Oh, you
folks
like
that
to hear
came
me
out of
fight them singles?
slavery and Jim Crow is using the same tactic as white supremacists to try to remove a child from Blueface. You know, when I seen losing Isaiah, and I was so hurt, but the mother was a crackhead, and
Wiley.
I seen that the mother it was raised right. So you mean to tell
You
me
was
that
hurt
Wiley.
at
all
a
these
movie, but
movies?
not somebody in real life. Man,
And I've seen it
that's
in
a
real life.
movie. Stop
I've
it.
seen children being removed
Wiley.
for
Please
different
stop that.
things. I've
Please stop
witnessed it.
that.
I've seen it. I've
Because I'm
seen
about to
it.
get very
But in this
disrespectful,
particular
Wiley.
case, I'm not going to
Okay?
allow black folks,
And
especially
I'm
the
not gonna
most
allow you to play these
oppressed
white
people,
hard ass games and rage bait. And
the
Wiley,
most
That's what
oppressed
he's
people.
as I
And
doing.
said
this
on
is what
Instagram, clearly your
black
eyes,
folks have to stop talking about rage baiting. I'm not
you are rage
white.
baiting.
I'm
And
not
as I said
rage
on
baiting.
IG,
I'm telling the
Because
truth. Can
it's
we just
hard to
agree?
clearly
believe
because
that you're
your
that
eyes is going different
stupid.
directions, you can't see that he's been neglected. Because clearly your
I'm just
eyes is
telling,
still going
speaking
north and
truth,
south
and
Baltimore
y'all don't
right
like it.
now.
You're delusional.
I
Wiley,
believe
I
that people that's
mean,
coming against Krishan is delusional.
No, you are delusional. You don't care about that baby at all. And it shows because all you keep talking about is somebody is jealous because of her skin color when we clearly are concerned about the baby. We don't care about what skin color she has.
Every day I
What
see
do
my
her
baby.
skin color got to do with how she's not taking care of a special needs child? You don't think that at his age he should be eating real food by now? Do you have
Again,
kids? Do you have kids?
the child
First of
eat,
all, do you have
and
kids, sir?
who? How do y'all know the child is
Do
special
you
needs?
have kids?
Did she ever
Do you
say
have
that
kids, sir?
again,
Do you
Krishan?
have children? Yes or no?
Okay, you got to let me respond. You can't keep interrupting me. I
It's a
will say
yes or no
this.
question. Do you have
Krishan,
kids?
I got to respond to you. I'm going to land the plan. Krishan Child is doing very well, is thriving, very
Do
successful.
you
And
have kids?
I'm not going to allow you to keep interrupting me, ma'am. Let me answer it.
You not answering the
Krishan is a
question. You
beautiful,
keep saying Krishan.
it's a
I'm
beautiful
asking
mother.
you a personal
It's a
question
beautiful
right
mother.
now. Do
I'm
you
not going
have
to allow you
children?
to
See, he don't got no
again.
kids, so he can just say anything. He ain't talking about
Again.
nothing.
So wait. So just because a person don't have kids, he can't respond. Wait a minute. Hold
Yes,
up.
that's
There's plenty
exactly what
women
that
that
means.
can't
You
have
don't know what
that.
you're talking
So
about.
there's women that can't even have children. Does that take away from them being a woman? I'm not going to allow
What
all
do
this
they
type of
got?
stuff to be rules and judge and ridicule because I'm on the side of Krishan. I'm not going to allow the devil get in between this and say that she's demonic. If we want to talk about somebody that's demonic, it is Blueface. He's the one that's
You
in and out
probably
of
are
prison.
the devil because you defending that behavior. And if you don't have children, then you clearly don't have no say and you don't even know if a 3-year-old child should be eating regular food or not. That's why I'm asking you do you have
That
kids?
child
Because
is
you
eating.
clearly don't even know at what age a child should be eating regular food.
The
Like,
child is eating
stop.
regular food, ma'am. You act like
Hey,
the child is not eating. Stop it.
that baby
That's
ain't
just
ate no
all wrong.
regular food. Please, that baby still sucking a bottle. What 3-year-old still sucks a bottle other than Junior?
Again, that child is still eating,
Or
and
a
we're not
special
gonna.
needs child. That boy
Again,
ain't eat nothing. You ain't never seen him put nothing in his mouth,
I
chew it up and swallow it.
okay.
If
It
you
was the
say you
autistic
have, you're
child that I
telling a
know.
lie.
well, guys,
All that
let's
child would eat is meat, is chicken.
oh
So
my
He
again,
showed
everybody
somebody said
have
he
their
can't
own
babysit
point
a
of
Wiley.
rock, and
preference,
he
but I'm not
can't.
going to allow just because the child is
You know
drinking
the crazy
liquor that
thing is,
she's a
Snoop?
neglectful evil mother. No.
He couldn't even answer my question the other night when I asked the same question of if he had kids. Kept ducking.
So am I getting an echo?
No,
Okay.
No,
you're
you ain't
not.
got no echo.
Okay. So Krishan wasn't happy about Blueface having his family fun day outing on Father's Day. Because can you imagine? She's in California right now, not Baltimore, with Junior. And she's telling the world she's still referring to him as the father and parents and all the Chrisean parents and all this other crap. So I can only imagine the rage and the emotions running through her body that Blueface had this Father's Day photo shoot and Junior wasn't included. And then he took out his biological kids today. She listen, blood is running. I mean, her blood is boiling. She is pissed right now. And you know what? When someone is that mad, when someone's that mad, they are capable of doing anything. So don't be surprised if some stuff go down tonight. I'm staying up all night. Because I know she's gonna pull a stunt, she's gonna pull a trick, and Blueface might walk right into that trap. Because he seems to always keep why? Okay, finally she got through to you from a fake number. Why even approach her or go up to her in the club? Why do that? That pissed me off because I'm like, is this man looking for trouble? He loves to play with fire.
Know she was there, and then when you realized she was there, you still approached her.
And he probably wanted to confirm that is she really here? That's like, is she really here? Let me see for myself with my own eyes. You know what I'm saying? He might have just wanted to see, like, is she really here? Like, because why are you here? Why are you not with your baby at 3 a.m? And did you see where she said that why was he in Baltimore? It ain't safe. Like, ain't nothing godly about saying that it's not safe for him to be in. Why it's not safe? You can go to any state you want to and should nobody hurt you. Why would somebody hurt him in Baltimore, where she's from? Because she's basically telling you that she'll do something to him.
She's been throwing shots subliminally for a while, threatening to do things. Threatening to send him back to prison. Yeah. Talking about he violated his probation. He was in Baltimore. And he wasn't in Baltimore. I've already debunked that. Yeah, I've already debunked that. Right. I've already pulled up the receipts of the days and show you because he goes live every day. So that's the receipt right there in 4K.
She's a liar.
I've seen a lot of women that is like Chrisean. They have a lot of baby daddy drama. Only difference is
sorry. This pissed me off, Wiley. I don't mean to cut you off, but this really burnt my biscuit. She was in that hair salon for her, her booking. And I don't know what this obsession is with proving to the world that he can walk. I guess because she lies so much. And she had that boy dragging him by his ankles. His feet are so clubbed, and I have the picture to show you that they both turn inward. He cannot stand. So every time she was trying to pretend to make him walk and she would let go, he would fall and collapse. It was the most disgusting thing to watch. And I want to play that video for y'all because I was just so disgusted. So this happened this weekend. I'll pull it up right here.
Come on. Come on. Yeah. Stand up. You done? You done? I love you.
Again, because it was just so egregious. It really, really just, as a mother.
Come on. Come on. Yeah. Stand up.
You know what's crazy? He's live on Twitch right now.
You done? You done? I love you.
Do you call that love, Wiley?
That's sad.
Yes. I would say this.
He said yes.
I would say yes. And let me give you my reasons
Wiley ain't never had love.
Just because
you've never been loved, Wiley.
Just because a child has a disability, I am not going to allow. It's millions of children with disabilities, and to say you are a bad mother because your child is disabled, that's not.
We're not saying that.
She's a bad mother because she's not helping him.
To say you are
having a disability doesn't make her a bad mother. Neglecting correcting the disabilities or giving him the help through early intervention is what we're saying she's not doing. It's actually criminal. It's called medical neglect.
And first of all, she is a bad mother because it's her fault that he's that way.
Exactly.
Right. She made him
I'm
that
not gonna
way.
I'm not gonna
You know
put
what,
that
So
on
that
Marley?
does
mother.
make her a bad mother.
It's
When
plenty much
when he was in
only
her room, he has alcohol fetal syndrome. She had a venereal disease and didn't want to get cut because she didn't want to cut Blueface name. So she went on and had him through her birth canal, which is why his eyes he probably can't even see.
just like
Dragging
Because if you
him.
T-Boz.
know having a baby through your birth canal when you have a venereal disease can blind your child. But you wouldn't know
T-Boz.
that, Wiley, because you don't have
Again,
children.
respond?
No,
T-Boz
no,
was
no, no. I'm
born
gonna respond now.
with
You can talk for that.
a
No,
disorder.
Marley.
She had a disorder. Does that make T-Boz's mother a bad mother? No. Tony Braxton's child was born with autism. Does that make Tony Braxton a bad mother? No. Because children are born with disabilities every day. I'm not going to allow black
No,
folks,
no, no.
He was
especially the
not
most,
born. She
to
made him have
The
disabilities by
Braxton didn't
drinking
smoke. The
and
we
Braxton
doing
just
smoke.
disagree on that,
drugs.
ma'am. We
That's
disagree with
different
that,
from having
ma'am.
autism.
Of course y'all gonna
We
Don't
disagree.
disagree.
compare
Y'all focus.
autism to a parent that's drinking and doing drugs and clubbing while they pregnant. That's
I
totally different from autism. See, that's the thing. You need to stop speaking because you don't even have children to even know anything.
All he doing is race baiting. He got me
These
last
were the
time.
Uh-huh.
same people
He
that
got me
said you can
last
speak
time.
because
Uh-huh,
you're
Wally. You
He
wasn't
black.
sat up
expecting
here and
Michelle
tried
to
to
get you
think
together, huh? She's getting you all the way together.
I would say
just
this.
like I did
I'm not
last
going to
time.
allow
He tried to
people
race bait me last
with
time.
children to
Okay.
say
He
people
tried to
without
think he.
children
Go
can't
ahead, Wally.
respond. I will always respond and defend Chrisean because she's a beautiful black woman. I'm not going to allow you all to weaponize the court system, the legal system, to try to put a black woman in prison and put all these rumors on her because the child probably had a disability. But Blueface did an interview with Jason Lee and said the child can talk. So again, are we going to say she can't talk? But Blueface said the child can talk. So I'm not going to allow y'all to come
He
against
didn't say the child
Chrisean.
could
It's all bad.
talk. He said the child didn't have a disability. That's because he's not in the child's life. He has never been to a doctor's appointment. He doesn't know what the child can do. And that was like when he first came home from prison. So he was still trying to protect her somewhat.
He can't. He sounds Junior sounds like a cat when he sounds like he's meowing when he's crying.
Yeah.
He can't talk. You never heard him say a word. She's in the car with him constantly. You never heard him say mama, dad, nothing. And he's 3. He should be forming sentences.
Right.
It's just funny though. People with kids bullying Chrisean, and you all have children. What if somebody used your child
That
and
people
disrespected your
without
child
kids are speaking when they
on the
don't know
internet? It's
nothing
just not
about a
right.
child,
Well,
period.
It's not right.
what's the race bait, bro?
It's borderline bullying when you have
It's
children and you're
borderline.
talking about a
Your eyes are
child that's
still
have
going north and south
disabilities,
Baltimore.
and
Quit race
Chrisean is a
baiting.
bad mother. She's not. She's a good mother.
Okay, Wiley. Once again, I'll play this video that you claim she is a good mother. Do I still have that video in here? I don't think so. But anyway, so after Blueface posted his Father's Day photo shoot and the lovely video of him with his kids, this was Chrisean. Chrisean decided she wanted to go and have the rest of the tattoo of his face removed from her face. So this was her at the tattoo.
So you doing that one first, Jonathan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna move everything right now. And then we're doing which one?
This one and then this one.
Okay.
Girl.
1, 2, 3.
And this one?
Oh, sure.
Do you mind being down?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to come in on the back end so I can add some more media to it. I'm looking for that video. But anyway, so that was her there. And this is her on her way home, bawling her eyes out after looking at her phone and seeing that Blueface was indeed with his biological children today. Now, this hurt her to the core. She broke down and she was bawling like a baby. And it can only remind me of how Junior must feel on a daily basis. So I'll go ahead and play this video.
I feel myself. And then it's like, not for a couple months. I'm talking about I did this for years. Like, from 20 to 25. A little bit of 26. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? That right there is like kind of, it's messing me up. It's messing me up, I swear. Why? And it got nothing to do with that person. It has all to do with the person that allowed it. You feel me? And then it's like, I don't think you understand, Chad. I don't think you understand, Chad. Like, I'm more upset at myself. I'm mad at myself, you know? I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at myself. Sometimes I hate myself. And it shows. It's not good.
Michelle, I gotta hear your thoughts on that mess.
First, cry me a fucking river. I'm sorry for my language, but she wasn't even crying if you ask me, because if when you crying, you don't have to stick the toilet paper inside your eye to dry your tears.
Did you see her looking at her phone and driving at the same time?
She was trying to make herself cry, looking at her phone, driving reckless. Like, how are you watching your phone and driving at the same time and fake crying? Like, when you, where's the tears that's running down her face? Why she wasn't patting her face dry? Why did she have to stick the toilet paper inside her eyeball? And then she just keep on sniffing. Like, make it, that girl she's off her rocker.
And she was looking for sympathy from her fans, right?
That's exactly what she was doing.
Yeah.
She plays the sympathy card. She fakes cry. She fake like she crying so everybody can feel sorry for her and go against Blueface like he doing something to her when she doing it to herself.
Doing it to herself. Yeah. D, what are your thoughts on that video? D, are you there? Oh, I think he had slipped out. D?
Yeah, I had left and came back.
Uh-huh.
Now, I was sitting up here agreeing with y'all in the back chat just now. Literally.
Looking for sympathy.
That right there, that's the everyday thing with the fake crime.
Uh-huh.
Where's it here?
Now, do you see how she show everything but that baby going to the doctor? She show her getting her tattoo, show her self-driving, show herself eating, show herself practice boxing. She shows herself doing everything but doing something with that baby.
I would like to respond.
Oh, yeah, I see that. That was for me to respond. I see that. You did not respond.
I see the hurt that this black woman's heart has
Once again,
been
that was for me to
broken
respond.
by a trifling, no good black man. And I'm glad that she's getting the tattoo removed, that she's moving forward with her life, rebuilding her life as a young woman. Sometimes we as folks that get established, we forget when we had a bad moment in our lives and we want to judge. I remember Jesus in the scripture. They brought a woman to be stoned because she committed adultery. And Jesus said, "Who have not sinned, cast the first stone." And since nobody had a clean record, they couldn't cast a stone. But Jesus could have cast that stone because he committed no sin. Where's the grace? Where's the mercy to where is that at? I don't see that when it's coming to Chrisean. It's like y'all want her to end up in prison. I'm not understanding that. I'm standing 10 toes down by that black mother because black mothers go through a lot. And I'm not going
Can
to
I
add on to pile on that woman.
That's where she needs to be, in prison. That's exactly where she needs to be.
can I answer your question, Wally? Where is all
Go
that
ahead. Go ahead
sympathy
with your
for
question.
and don't play fucking dumb either. Where is all that sympathy for Junior?
You sound low. What was that? What was that?
No. I'm not low. You know what I said. Where's all that sympathy for Junior?
Thank you.
I have a lot of sympathy with Junior. I feel
You
like
don't have none.
No, you don't.
he's a great mother.
No, you don't.
I hope that she's
You
I
just
told
said Junior
her
was a
in an
great mother.
email. I told her in the email that she should not post her child on the internet. I don't like that when people post their children on it, especially with children that allegedly have a disability because people use it for clicks and views. And I'm not going to allow myself to drag Junior and try to get it removed in child protective service because I know she's a good mother and she's young and she's beautiful.
Sure, sure. That baby has been crying and screaming in agony for damn near 4 hours on that screen the other day. That baby's been crying and screaming in pain and agony for 2.5 years, pretty much 3 years. Why is it all about her? Why y'all sit up here acting like y'all got sympathy for that baby? When in reality, in y'all minds, it's all about her.
He's
So how about that?
delusion.
Again, I
He
have
act like he's just in love with her. That's all he could see. Because if he had kids, he would be agreeing. But he don't have no kids. I don't
He
think
is
he
in love with
never.
her.
I think he was raised by a pack of wolves. I don't know.
He never
well,
had no
again,
nanny in his
I've
life.
I've always said don't put your children on the internet because again, you lead it up to people like this platform to use child protective service to weaponize child protective services against that black mother. She goes live on Kick because that's her income to provide for her children. She is a successful social media influencer, and so that's how she's able to provide for her son to be on the internet to get a check, and she's provided for her son and doing very well. And it's a beautiful boy, and I hope and pray that Chrisean continue to be that good mother that she is currently today.
Well, she's on the run from CPS. Numerous, I mean, they've gotten like over 15,000 calls and reports. Police showed up at her wig
You know what?
salon booking, and I'm going to play a video of
If
the
looks
police.
could kill, he would have been knocked out the box right now. 'Cause, boy, you just say anything.
Come on. Come on. Yeah. Stand up.
And why does this plan while it's
No more. I don't want no fucking kid no more. I don't think I want to be a boyfriend. We having a Blueface girlfriend.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
No, you
gonna...
can't no liquor. Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
No,
You shut the door
you
'cause
can't
it's
have
cold.
no fucking liquor.
You don't want to have a kid? I don't want to have a kid either. I got my shit. Yes, and I know it's his kids. I don't care. I'm still killing it. That's
I'll play that again, Wiley, for the Chrisean fans who swear she's just good mother.
I don't want no fucking kid no more. I don't think I want to be a boyfriend. We having a Blueface girlfriend.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
No, you
gonna...
can't no liquor. Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
No,
You shut the door
you
'cause
can't
it's
have
cold.
no fucking liquor.
You don't want to have a kid? I don't want to have a kid either. I got my shit. Yes, and I know it's his kids. I don't care. I'm still killing it.
I don't know how anyone can watch
Hear that, Wiley?
I would like to respond.
Before you
I've
respond,
seen
yeah,
Think
mothers.
about it first.
I've
Give
seen
yourself some
mothers.
respond.
Think about it.
I've seen mothers that not having good relationships with their baby daddy or with their partner, and they say they want to terminate the pregnancy. I would also say I believe in a woman's right to choose, because again, they should have that right. And so when they overturned Roe versus Wade, I was 100% against it because I believe a woman should be able to do what she wants to do with her body, and the government should not have no control of that. The child did
What does
not
that
get
have to
aborted. The
do with
child
that?
is here, and the child is thriving. And I love the fact that she continued to have the child to show that yes, I am a mother. Yes, I am young.
How is the
Yes,
child
I am
thriving
good.
when he can't even walk? When he
It's
can't
maybe
even talk?
So
yes,
what does that
How
my
is
have
he
to do?
thriving? Thriving on what? What is that? What is he
so
thriving
just
on?
because you can't talk as a
What does
child, you're
the
not thriving.
He's
So
not getting, yes, he's not getting
you're
any
against
type of help.
you're against mothers that
Wale?
have
You
forget
don't
about
even
mothers.
have kids, so I can't even
You
talk to you
don't.
about
You
this,
can't even
baby,
have a
because you don't
conversation
even
with him.
have a child. You don't even have no kids. So me having a conversation with you about kids is pointless.
You talking about the woman body and woman choice. What does that have to do with this? And the original question I was going to ask you first of all, loosen up your motherfucking teeth with this hoe. Now, the question I was really going to ask you, now, if she was a full-blown white woman, which she is half clear, if she was a full-blown white woman from any other race, would you be saying the same thing? Would you still have your cape on for her right now? Would you?
You're on mute, Wiley.
Okay, I want to respond to that because I'm so
I need you to
again,
respond
people
to that
people just
question.
assume what I have and don't have what Krishan definitely is a good mother, and shout out to the mothers that's just have some. One of my supporters just DM me
Oh,
and they
Yeah,
said
there
that
you go.
I have a child that's
Wale,
disabled, and that doesn't make
Let me
that
hear
that's
doesn't
him
make
out.
me
the
not
right
a
way
good
Hear
to.
mother
him out.
because
Let one at a time.
my child is disabled. So what this the panel is saying, if you have disabled children, that you're not a good parent. No, you are a great parent just because your child may have a disability. And I'm not going to put that on Junior because again, I'm not his medical doctor, I'm not his pediatrician, and we have not no medical facts, no medical data, no medical evidence to prove medical records to prove that Junior have a disability.
We've seen it. We don't need
The
medical
medical
records.
records have
We've
been
seen it.
released. They all online. I don't know if you ain't never seen.
Shoot, we could
Like
all
I
heard of
said, a
that.
person with no kids sitting defending this behavior, I can't even. I don't even take you serious. You don't even have no kids, sir.
Let me go
Exactly.
ahead
You
and
don't
play
even
the
know what it is to
video.
be a parent. So I
Yeah.
cannot
Right.
even take you serious.
Let me
Right.
go
And
ahead
answer
and
my
play the
question the right way.
video of the police pulling up
He
at.
don't answer no questions the
Can
right
y'all
way.
hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Am I?
Yeah, we can hear you,
We
Monica.
hear
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
We sorry,
Okay, I'm
Monica.
gonna
Go
go
ahead.
ahead and play the video of the police pulling up at the Krishan's booking, and her friend. You got to pay close attention. Hurrying to the back with Junior in the
The
stroller.
cat got his tongue. What happened?
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play that, and let me move this off of there and go ahead and play this video. So I have it.
Should I get it loaded?
Hey, hi, how you doing?
Chrisean below?
Yeah, well,
Got a call about black or baby. Yeah.
I'll play that again. You just gotta listen carefully and
Should I get it loaded?
hey, hi, how you doing?
Chrisean below?
Yeah, well,
Got a call about black or baby. Yeah.
And then this was her reaction afterwards in the car, trying to play it off like it was like it happens every day and it's no big deal.
Tell us why the police showed up at the Hair Queen LA. Because someone did an anonymous call. They're like, let's see the baby. The baby was smiling at them.
Yeah, it's basically a welfare check.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Just getting stalked. But they were like, that's Blueface baby? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, we keep getting calls about Blueface. So that's pretty much what's going on. He already getting called on, so now it's like, but I think that's just y'all being weird for real. But they said they was talking about how you could call in and report the anonymous calls that you getting and charge them with harassment because when they come and see the baby's fine.
Girl, go down. Let me see. Yeah, go down to the corner. Right there. Make it right. Yeah, go make it right. Make it right. Make it left. You see that right there? Push. No, right there. Make it left. Make it left. Make it left. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Go down. You see? Yeah, park right there next to me on the right. Chrisean, here I go, baby. I'm thinking she outside, so she. Come here. Don't cry. Please don't cry. It's okay. Where is she? She's headed. The bottle? Mm-hmm. Mommy right here, baby. Okay. Those long.
I dropped the link if anyone wants to call in. I know that a few people said they wanted to call in. It's in the chat. I'm going to try to pin
Her
it.
eyes was looking one way, but then she walked the total opposite way of where she was looking at him crying.
Yeah. Moderators, pin the link to call in. Yeah, I mean, it's all performative. And do you hear that baby? He's crying. He sounds like a cat meowing. It's very sad. Very, very, very sad. I don't know. There's a few content creators on here that are really trying to make an effort to bring awareness to the situation as much as they can, get CPS involved. Sean Davy Way, he started a petition. So I salute that brother. I know I talked about him on the last episode. Again, get involved. Follow his channel. He gives updates every single day. And if we band together, we can maybe make a difference in this situation. We really can. Did you have something to say, Dee? I know you were trying to talk earlier, but you're on mute. Is he there?
Yeah, I'm here. My bad. No, then again, I already asked my question. I just wanted him to answer the question the right way, but
did he answer it?
He's not going to do that.
Oh, okay. Alicia in the comments says, how is he thriving? Can you answer that, Wally? Because we don't see it.
Yes. Definitely the child is thriving, going viral every day. He's making sure that YouTubers across the country are eating well by getting clicks and views off of his likeness. When I see him, I see a healthy Black boy. And I'm so honored when the historians write down about Chrisean, they're going to say Wiley was one of the first ones to stand behind Chrisean. When the whole world was against her, Wiley was there and protected her and Junior. And so I will go down in history as being a defender and a protector for Chrisean and for Junior.
How are you going to respond when CPS does eventually take him and get some real doctors to look at him and they find out that he is practically on his deathbed, malnourished, can't eat solid food, can't talk, can't walk, club feet that are so severely damaged. And every time she puts him to stand up and drags him on his ankles, she makes it worse. How are you going to feel when that comes out?
Well, if that do come out, Monica, we will be back here talking about it. And we will see how the investigation would go. But that's not today. Today, she had full custody. And the child is still in her home, thriving. I just saw Chrisean. Shout out to Chrisean. She's on Kick, making thousands of viewers around the world are viewing her, and she's entertaining people. It's not easy to entertain people on a day-to-day basis, and Chrisean is showing it, and being a mother, because I feel for single mothers that have to do it alone, and she's doing a great job by herself. And so, again, I want to say Happy Father's Day to Chrisean, because she's the mother and the father to that beautiful baby. And I'm glad that she's not letting any negativity get to her. She's going to continue to thrive. And so I've always will have her back. But if Child Protective Services come out and remove the child, and it's been proven with evidence in the court of law that she's abusive, then I would change my stance. But as of right now, she's a good, Black, beautiful mother.
You keep throwing in that Black. So now you got a question now.
He's a goofy.
And I'm gonna need you because listen, I didn't already give you my last word. You know I'm gonna roast your ass. I'm gonna need you to answer this question correctly. Now it's more than clear to me that you think she's a good mama because she has full custody of the child and Junior's still in her care. Correct me if I'm wrong, sir. And part of that question also is shit. You think all single mothers are good mothers, sir? You think all single mothers are in the right? I need you to answer both those questions correctly. I'm gonna let you answer.
Okay, we're talking about Krishan. We're not talking about
I
every
know I'm
mother.
talking about her. I'm talking about her.
Me personally, I don't know every mother in America, but what I do know, we're talking about Krishan Rock. And
I'm
Krishan
talking
Rock
about her.
is laying a beautiful foundation for her child, and being there for her child. And I love that. She's doing it publicly. And I'm honored that she's allowing herself to be open to the world. And when I saw her with the holy hands in that boxing ring when she won that boxing match, I was honored. And I saw her crying and sending praises to the Lord. When I saw that, I said, "Wow, this is an incredible, successful woman." And yet she have her haters, but she's still thriving, pushing through the negativity. And she's just doing very well. I would put her in the tops of a Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, Fannie Mae Hamer, Coretta Scott King, because she's definitely there for it. I love it.
Where did he come from? Who is he? He got to be an NPC.
Clearly,
He's an
clearly, we.
NPC, y'all. He is not a human being. He is not human.
I think you've never spoken to a rock tar up in personal. So yeah, it's kind of shocking to our systems to actually hear them say these things out loud. We're usually just used to reading the comments and shaking our heads, but I mean, a lot of them exist. You
And
know.
I'm gonna be honest, Monica, it's kind of shocking that you got a co-host like this. I ain't trying to come for you. I'm coming for him, though.
Yeah, and I've known Wiley for many years. Like I said, we agree on a lot of topics, but this is the one topic we don't agree on. You know,
Is
and at
For
T
the end,
some
talk? Are you
reason,
talking? Cause I see your light lighting up, but I can't hear nothing.
oh,
I
you
can't
can't
hear
hear
you
me?
talking.
Oh, wait a minute. Can y'all hear me?
I don't think she can hear you, but I can
I'm
hear
gonna
you
have
though.
tell her I'm gonna have her.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna pull her out
I
and bring her
can't hear
back in.
her.
Oh, yeah, she's gonna come out and come back in so you can hear her.
I'm gonna pull her out and bring her back in.
Okay, and come back in.
Can you hear me now? No, I don't think
I
she
hear
can.
you.
Can you hear her now? I don't think she
No.
can hear you, Monica.
Oh no, she still can't hear you.
Come out and come back.
She said you have to go out and click off and come back on so you can hear her.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it does that, especially when you're using a cell phone. That
Uh-huh.
StreamYard for you.
It says Junior is not Blue's child. Have you been sleeping? Yeah, I mean, us that no, that's not his
No, I
child.
still can't hear. Hold on. Let me go out.
Yeah. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna put myself on mute because I'm looking for this phone call to the Torrance police. Okay. But in the meanwhile, I dropped the link. Y'all can call in, ask your questions, have a conversation with us, be a part of the conversation. When I'm gonna read some of these comments. When telling the truth, it's not bashing. Now, if you're lying on her, it's bashing. Right. I mean, what are we lying about? Exactly. Hey, Michelle, can you hear me now?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you again.
Okay, good. It says Michelle, I hollered. They like you in the chat. Let me see. It says Casey Anthony had full custody. Exactly, Wiley. She sure did. Casey Anthony out of Florida. And we all know what she did to her baby, even though she was found not guilty.
But my question
Yeah,
is,
Casey
when it
Anthony
comes
was
to
found not
her,
guilty, so I'm not going to get into what she did, but it was proven out of court of law that she was innocent.
um, okay, so let me ask this question. Because it seems why can everybody agree with each other on all the other topics, but when it comes to this her, for some strange reason, A motherfucker can't agree with each other when it comes to this demon here. What's up with that though, Wiley? What's up with that?
Well, I feel I'm not going to keep reiterating, but I have to say it. We all looking at the situation differently. I come from a background of protecting Black mothers when they're doing good, and Chrisean is definitely on that list. When I saw her at church, I don't want to tear up, and when she was feeling the power of God and she made an incredible gospel record, I was like, wow, like she's really trying to get out of the bad relationship with Blueface and trying to reinvent herself. And I see the beauty of her doing that. She's trying to get the tattoo removed. And I love that about her. So when I got the phone call to come on this broadcast, I said, I'm definitely going to have to defend this mother. I was doing the research and I didn't see any abuse. I didn't see any neglect. And I said, wow, that's probably why the 20,000 phone calls that was falsely made against her didn't go anywhere, because she's a good mother.
Oh my Jesus. So
Well, we know
okay.
that's cap because Casey Anthony, nothing happened to her, and we know what happened to her daughter. So, and what she did to her child. I would think the video showing you the video proof of Chrisean drinking and drugging while pregnant and talking about aborting her baby, unaliving it, would have convinced you otherwise. But listen, I can't get into the psyche of a rock tart. I don't understand how they think. All I know is that they'll make excuse after excuse to justify her behavior, and it's sad. It really is.
They don't think. They don't have brains or something.
Oh my goodness. Well, it don't look like we have anyone calling in. Did y'all get the link to call in? Because I know a few people had DM'd me and said they wanted to. Before we wrap things up, guys, are y'all calling in? Otherwise, I'll just read the questions. You're fanned out. She would spit on you given the opportunity. Wow.
I highly doubt that.
She would not look his. She wouldn't look his way.
And even if she
talking about
doesn't,
you, email and inbox her. She ain't thinking nothing about you.
She
yeah, I've always
disrespects
had to
her
email
every
her
day.
about it. Most
And she
definitely.
threatened her the other day, bro.
People send her gifts for her son, and she tosses the boxes to the side. Like she don't even care about her fans sending her gifts for her child.
Unless it's a
So
check.
she definitely don't care about you, Wally, or whatever your name is.
And again, she threatened her the other day.
She
It's
tosses
Wally.
the boxes of the child's head.
Right.
Well, I don't. Well. Again, it's her right which
Well,
gift she
that's
wants for her
okay,
child.
long as the
It wasn't a
box
good
didn't
gift for
hit
her
him.
child. Maybe it was a safety concern of the gift. And just because the people send gifts don't necessarily mean that you should be able to have that gift. Beyonce get gifts for her children, and I don't see when she throws gifts away. I've seen people
And you
give
don't
gifts.
be disrespectful and throw things that
Sir.
people spent with their hard earned money because they're your fan. You don't just toss their stuff to the side. That ain't what you do.
Exactly. And let me tell you the difference between Beyonce and Animal. Um, with Beyonce getting gifts sent to her, there are people that she knows, not no funky ass fan, not the Beehive. You know what I mean? And secondly, why didn't you answer my question earlier? The question of if she was a full blown white woman or any other race, would you still have your cake on for her? Would you still have the same stance on her mothering at that?
We
Okay,
can't
I
hear
want
you.
to answer
Okay.
this. It's not a call-in number. You all have to hit
The link.
the link to stream
Oh,
your
they're
thing.
asking. Yeah, just hit the link and you don't have to show your face or anything. And it's almost like you called in, but you're just talking through the computer. Just hit the
Yeah.
link.
And it's more than clear to me that when
I'll,
Wiley
I'll post it again.
joined this sector, he joined the wrong side. You must have joined over there with Henny and them, didn't you?
I've known Wiley now for years. Like I said, we don't agree on everything, but we do agree on a lot. But he is just boots to the ground, like adamant. He's no matter how I try to convince him, he's not changing his mind on this
You
until
know
I
what I
guess she gets arrested and the baby gets taken away.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You
Then
know
we
what
can
I see
say,
that? You know what I see as Wiley, he relates to her for one reason, and that's because retarded relates to retarded. You know what I mean? Respectfully and disrespectfully.
Wally seemed like he got her picture over his bed and in his bathroom. So when he get ready to do his business, he looking straight at her. Cause baby, he's delusional. I think he having fun with the picture of her at night. Cause it just ain't no way that no real life human being is. Wally is an NPC. He's a robot.
I don't think he's a robot.
I'm human,
He's not human.
and I'm defending Chrisean for what is right. Um, Dr.
In your
King
mind.
said, "Just a personality, the
Oh
color of their
boy,
skin, but
Doctor.
the content of their character,
And the
and
content
how,
of her character is a sad, sick mother.
and the content of
He's
her
that
character
when
is a
Dr. King
beautiful,
was talking, he
successful
wasn't talking
entrepreneur."
about her.
And I love that. And if Dr. King was alive today, he would
See,
say
that's
she's
why I
a
said, is
beautiful
he an
black
NPC?
mother.
Because why is he when we talking about this girl, baby? That's what I'm saying. He talk about anything
And
but
he
the
just
right
keep
thing.
rambling on like he don't hear us.
Exactly. About shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. What do Martin Luther King got to do
Yeah,
with Chrisean neglecting her baby?
yeah, the
He
government
if
got his mind
he
for real.
probably he'll speak from the grave and tell you that she neglecting the baby. Boy,
Yeah. I mean, Stevie Wonder could tell you that.
Uh-huh.
exactly.
Okay. I mean, it's quite obvious this girl is not working with a full deck. She's not capable of taking care of that child. But
Can
at
I?
the same
Like
time, she
said,
goes and
Dr.
gets her
King.
nails done. Her hair is always done. Yaya's calling it. Her hair's done. Her nails are always done. She always has on nice aloe outfits, right? That's the designer brand
Somebody
name.
said Dr. King wouldn't like her.
Can I? Can I?
Yeah,
Can I
exactly.
respond to that?
Kay Lonnie don't even like
The
her.
great Malcolm X
Monique
said the
Slaughter don't
most
like her.
disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected
He
person
said
in
the
But
America
pictures.
what
is
you
the
gotta
black woman.
understand is she's not a
And
regular person,
again,
sir.
I'm not going to allow you all to do that to Krishan. If she was a white woman, you all would give her Mother of the
Hold on,
Year
what,
award.
Wally? Who the hell you think you is? Tell me you ain't gonna love her good to be slow. You see, now I was trying to hold back. Now I'm gonna give you asshole, sir. Let me see. Why y'all gotta wake
I'm
up
gonna
big
go bring
bad
up. I'm gonna
bully?
bring up Yaya. Hey
Why y'all got to
Yaya.
do that?
Hello. Thank you for having me
You're
again.
welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Right. Now please just let me and Riley have the mic, please, because I really want to. I'm gonna ask him some serious
You
questions.
better
Because
roast his ass.
it, either he troll, either he crazy or I'm crazy. So Riley, this I'm being very serious when I ask this. So do you remember her friend? And let me finish my question. It's kind of long, but you'll get it. You remember her friend, not Marsh. Okay, so it's Marsh and what was Jan or Jane or what they call her? The other young lady, not Marsh, but the other
Janet.
girl.
Janet.
Yeah, her. She
Yeah.
said and when they stopped being friends, she was asked, "Why didn't you guys try to help with the baby? Why didn't y'all try to get her help with the baby?" She said, "My cousin tried to help, but Chrisean turned her down. Chrisean didn't want the help." That's number one. Then number two, what's the Bino said, um the baby would be better or would be further along, but she doesn't try. Now him and Blueface are not friends. Blueface said the same thing, right? The baby could be further along, is that she's not putting in the work. Then hold on. Then the sister says, well, I believe a recording was leaked where Chastity was called someone and said that Krishan had threw Junior in the closet, hit him and threw him in the closet, right? She said that. And plus she's come out and said other things about her neglecting Junior, her sister. These are people that are there and they have said this. So what is your take on that? Or is that not, is she still a good mother, or does that not hold any weight, or how, what, explain that to me. How does that make
Yes, I'm
her a
gonna.
good mother? Oh, hold on. Wait. One last thing. And then even her sister that was there even Ronnie, may he rest in peace. He said Krishan was not doing what she was supposed to do. Her not taking the baby for her until Blueface exposed her. Her sister Terrain saying that the nurse told her hey, listen, you need to have cesarean. You don't need to bring them through that. You infected. How is that making her? And I'm not. So this is not hearsay. This is all facts. How does that make her a good mother? Or what is your
Right.
take on that?
First of all, sister, I want to thank you, Queen, for asking me the question. It's simple. These are jealous people of Krishan. They are mad because they don't have
Okay,
the
Sean, you don't have to.
success, the clout that she have. And I didn't hear any of these things when they were close with Krishan. None of them made a statement and said, hey, she's a bad mother. They all went on record, said she's a good mother. But since they fell out, now Krishan is this evil mother. I believe that they are in desperate need of money and they're mad and they know in order to get money, you got to be anti-Krishan to get a coin, and they're joining the Krishan hate train. It reminded me when they had a hate train with Nicki Minaj, and I'm not going to
So
allow to be a
Blueface,
part of the
so
hate train.
Blueface.
I'm deciding to be on the side of justice and what is right.
Okay, so Blueface making her. She missing the appointments. She missed like 3 or 4 appointments before the baby until Blueface exposed Junior. So what? Like, how is that making her a good mother? Wouldn't do that. A good mother would be concerned, would be afraid, and would immediately take their baby for surgery. So
Again, I don't have any. You don't have no hard facts against that. A lot of this, 100% of this, is just hearsay at best. No evidence. If you go to Child Protective Services, they
no, he
investigate.
showed the text messages where she missed the appointments, and then when he said when they got there, they didn't do the surgery because she was supposed to be there Friday.
Okay,
So he
it could have been a scheduling conflict, but that does not make her a neglectful mother.
come
How are
on,
you excuse,
Riley.
bro?
Now, Riley, I was trying. Now, I would go along with you. Um, I was going along, because we all can have our own opinion of things, and I was trying to see where you were coming from, but at this point, no, come on now, there's no way you can sit here and say that. So you don't question any of her behavior, is what you're saying?
I question that she should keep the child off the internet
Okay,
because I see she have a lot of
That's not
haters,
the question.
and it's coming from the Black community a lot. And we're the only race that do this. Want to drag and stuff for clicks and views,
okay,
but
okay, yeah, that's cute.
Somebody
That's
said
cute,
different,
Riley.
but
Let
that
me
was a lie.
let me ask you this. So have you seen? So we gonna sit here and say now his what is that? His medical records were leaked by her family. So he does have club feet. So you're saying that she's being a good mother. He's almost 3 years old in a couple of months, still haven't been seen by, because had he been seen by a doctor, he would have a cast or brace, wearing special shoes on his feet. You can't deny that.
again, there is hundreds of thousands of children with club feet in America, and I'm not going to start a precedent that you must be a terrible mother because your child have club feet. There's many children
Okay,
that
she's not
have
a terrible
autism.
mom, but is she
I'm
wrong for not? Okay, okay, for the sake of argument, take she's a terrible mom after comes. Is she wrong for not getting him seeking his help with his getting his feet fixed?
Again, she do get treatment for the child. I've seen multiple
I'm
reports
gonna
that
ask.
she does get the treatment for the
You see
child,
reports.
I'm not
and
talking about
you
with no
all want
tonka
a medical.
toy and her homemade concoctions. I'm talking about how is it that she shows us that she have Junior on the internet. She has him on the internet. She shows us everything else. She leaked the tape of her and Blueface, but she don't even show us her walking into a doctor's office.
Again, I'm glad because anything that I work in healthcare is
Okay,
that
okay.
record in hospitals and due to a violation of HIPAA. You can't do that because people medical records or people medical conditions are being talked about. So I'm glad that she's keeping that part private.
No,
And
I'm
I'm
saying
just
just her walking into a doctor's office because she shares everything with us. She gets on this internet and shows us, and we done seen the brown around her butthole, but she can't show us her walking into the doctor's office for Junior.
that's private because Krishan is getting thousands of phone calls to Child Protective Services and to the police. So I'm glad that she's keeping that protected because you would have anti Krishan Rock haters that will be calling the doctor's office with false reports like they're calling now the Child Protective Services, saying that she's a no good trifling mother and she still have full custody of the child. So I'm glad that she's keeping that part of her life private, and I respect that.
Okay. Thank you for answering my question. Miss Monica, could you please not bring him back? Because this is nothing but foolery. And don't nobody have time, but I'm not about to see. I'm losing sales talking to him. Because he's either he trolling. I
No,
mean, I
he
don't know
Ray,
what I
Ray.
don't know. He trying to make people come over to his channel. I don't know what it is. He it's cloud. He want cloud. He want cloud. Like Sean said.
Thank you,
Thank you for
Yaya.
having
We
me.
appreciate you calling in, girl. All right, boo.
Now, let me ask you this question, Wiley. Was that so is that physical therapy she was doing yesterday on that damn live stream when she stood him up to walk on the club ass feet? Was that physical therapy, sir? Was that physical therapy to you? Because I know only one of your eyes
Yeah,
see.
I'm not
Was
a
that physical
medical
therapy to you?
doctor. Like I
No,
said,
no, 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 no.
Rashawn do take the child to get treatment, and I'm glad she's not bringing that to the internet. She's keeping that part of her life private. And what I'm going to do as a Christian, as a believer of
You're
God,
not a Christian.
I'm
Don't
going
do
to
that.
pray for the
You're
child.
trying to say we're a Christian. Don't play them games with me.
I'm not going to do a petition. I'm going to get on my knees and pray that the child have a successful life and continue to have a successful life. That's what my prayer is for Chrisean, that she continue to be a thriving mother, because I believe in prayer. I don't believe in calling Child Protective Services with false
Okay,
reports.
well, you have another seance about animal and with animal. That's all
And
I
it's
gotta give
not
you.
violating HIPAA when you speaking about your own child or your own self. It's violating HIPAA when somebody from the hospital is telling your business. When a nurse or a doctor is
Right.
going around telling your business, you can tell what's going on with your child. That's not if I tell you what's going on with my child when I take him to the hospital, that's not violating HIPAA because that's my child. Like, that's why I know you don't have no kids.
Wiley, can I ask you, is your end goal to meet Chrisean or maybe be president of her fan clubs?
That's all they end goal.
No. If I were to happen to attend church with her, if she had like a gospel concert, I would go and attend that. But my goal is, again, like Brother Malcolm X said, the most unprotected person on earth is the Black woman. I want the historians to put me down in history as I defended a Black woman. And I get it. I see why people don't come out and defend Black women, because they get attacked. And so that's what I'm standing 10 toes down about that. And when I look at Blueface, how he was disrespectful to Chrisean and made her cry and manipulated her, and how
How
he's
did he
disrespectful
manipulate
getting
her?
his
Can you give me
butthole cleaned by a
details?
Black woman on camera.
Nigga,
I don't like
she
that.
the reason he did 2 years. The hell are you talking about manipulation?
How did he do that? Because from what I see, my vantage point, I see Blueface telling her, leave me alone. I
That
see
part.
Blueface saying, I don't want any parts of you. You are a setup artist. He did a whole interview, said
You know what I
that
mean?
he did a whole interview with Jason Lee. He said she's a setup artist. She's known, she's tied to the unaliving of the real daddy, Ronnie Doe, right? He said that those words left his mouth. She's
Yep.
known where she's from in Baltimore as being a setup queen. So I don't see him saying, I want her so much. And maybe he is telling her that behind the scenes. I don't know. But when a man is not publicly claiming you, why would you want to be kept by somebody that don't want to keep you? Right? That's embarrassing. Leave that man alone. But she is determined to destroy him. I feel she will never leave him until he meets the same faith as Ronnie.
Yeah.
Sadly.
And for me, I don't even care about their relationship. I don't care if they ever talk, if they ever be together again. I want her to help that baby.
Right.
That's
Right.
all I want. I don't even care nothing about her relationship with him or no other man. I want her to help that baby. I want that baby to get help. It is so hurtful to see that baby suffering.
Especially as a parent.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, I was told that a special guest might be calling in, and got really excited. We can hang out a little bit until if he calls in, because he's an expert on this topic, right? Sean Davy Wayne. Y'all know
Oh
he's one of my
yeah.
favorite favorite content creators. So yeah, someone said that he needed the link. So if he does call in, great. We can get his perspective, pick his
Monica, just reach
brain.
out to him on IG.
Huh? Oh yeah, it is Father's Day. He does have kids, so I didn't want to bother him. But a third party came to me and said that he might be calling in. He needs the link, and I don't want to, pressure anyone. It is Father's Day. I forgot about that. I forgot it was Father's Day.
Now I'm gonna just be honest. Me and him had our issues, but I'm past that.
Yeah,
I would love to hear him come up here.
And I love that. I love that for you.
Content.
That's what life's all about, being mature and moving on, resolving stuff, not holding on to anything. So yeah, I mean, when it comes to Chrisean and Save Junior and that whole campaign, that brother right there is on point. He collects a lot of facts, a lot of data. The way he breaks it down, and he's so comical, right? I'll put him on and I just be cracking up at the stuff he says. I'm like, just shaking my head. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. So yeah, I would love to have him up here one day. But I know it is Father's Day, so I don't want to hold anyone to anything. And on that note, does anyone else want to call in or just hit the link? You just hit the link and you come up and you can say your piece, right? And just, be respectful. Wiley is entitled to his opinion. He really is. We may not agree with it. And I think there is an end goal for him. Although he says he does not want to meet Chrisean, I think if Chrisean DM'd him and said, hey, I'm in your city, I want to meet you, he would gladly meet her. Pay for her lunch.
Real.
Oh yeah.
He's not real.
Pay for her lunch.
It's just he knows so damn much about Baltimore, he would come down here and meet her too. He would know exactly where to go.
I think he would fly out there. If she wanted to meet him and said, hey, he would fly out there. He would go. I think so.
Yeah, but she's not going to say that, so we don't even have to worry about that.
It pissed me off earlier when he put her in categories for certain celebrities. And those celebrities know exactly who she is. They don't even mess with her.
Thank you for that. I feel that Chrisean, I'm not doing this to meet her. I'm doing it because I see a mother being viciously attacked. I call it a high-tech lynching. And it's just not right. And so, again, I'm doing it because I have a good heart and I'm a Christian. And my Christian beliefs is to protect her because I know she's doing good. And I've seen a lot of callers saying that they don't like her, and that's fine. But I'm going to always stand what is right. And I'm standing 10 toes down for Chrisean, and I'm protecting Junior because I feel like she's just being misinterpreted and y'all just don't like her for whatever reason. I get it, but she's a good mother. And I watch her almost every day on Kick, and she's doing an incredible job.
Chrisean could have had the hearts of the whole world. Because she could have had the hearts of the whole world. Yeah. She's doing this. It's not that we just choosing not to like her. We don't like the fact that she's neglecting the child. We don't like how she's lying.
Yeah. Look at Mama Beanie. Y'all know Mama Beanie on social media, on Instagram. She has 8 kids, and she doesn't live in the whatever. People come after her because of her home. They don't like the way she keeps her home. Her babies are well fed, well clothed, well loved, well educated. People love Mama Beanie. People would have loved Chrisean as well. We want the best for her, but it's the manipulation, it's the lies, it's the lies, it's the lies for me. And then God.
I was a Chrisean fan. I used to love Chrisean.
Yeah,
until she had that baby and neglected him. So she was drinking with that baby and decided she was drinking, saying, "Oh, I can abort him tomorrow," but never did. So you chose to bring him into this life knowing that he was going to be special needs, and now that you chose to take him through that, you're not even getting him the help for things that you created. She did this to him.
Yeah,
she made him this way, and it's her responsibility to help him because she hurt him.
Amen to that. Absolutely. Yeah,
it's a StreamYard.
You got to hit the link. You need the link. Let me post the link.
Yeah, somebody asked for the link. They keep saying call in number.
Yeah, sorry, I know I can't. I get that. I think thinking I'm on radio or something. Yeah, I'm gonna post the link again. It's in the chat.
Is that him in the chat?
Who?
Sean. Or is that a fake account? It's Sean
Where's he at?
SW9. Somebody named Sean SW9.
Oh, I'm not sure, but if he is, shout out to Sean.
Definitely shout out to him. Happy Father's Day to you too.
Can you guys hear me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes, I
can
can
hear
hear
Yes,
you.
you
we hear
out
you.
there.
I can't hear y'all.
You
Uh-oh.
can't hear
Hello.
us?
Let me see.
Oh, I can hear you, Monica. You can't hear? You have to click the link to come on. So when you click the link, you won't come on camera, you guys. So we'll be able to hear you. You have to click the link on StreamYard. She posts the link in the chat. Click the link. Yes, you got to click the link and you can come on to talk and ask your question or give a statement. Click the link. And also make sure you guys, if you haven't done so already, click the like button. I see you, Jackie. You can click the link to come on if you want to say something.
Hey, Kelly, are you there?
I'm here.
Can
Can you
you?
hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Yep.
Okay, we can hear you, Gil.
Okay, hey everyone.
Hey.
Um, my thoughts on the whole Krishan thing is I think a lot of people did like her in the beginning before she had the child. People felt sorry for her. They saw that she was getting, going through trauma and toxicity in a relationship. So a lot of people felt sorry for her. But I think once she got pregnant and the way her pregnancy was, what she was doing while she was pregnant, that tarnished her image severely. And then once the child was born and had certain things going on, as time progressed, people saw that the child was not developing like a normal child. And then now they're playing back, oh my gosh, she was actually drinking and doing all kind of things while she was pregnant. It multiple times admitted to wanting to terminate the pregnancy multiple times. Now, was she emotional in that moment? Yeah, but you're doing all this stuff publicly online, and the people online never forget what you did. I do commend her for trying to fix her image and get spiritual, but I think that she needs to take it seriously as far as her son's growth, because these years right now, if there's any surgeries that need to be done, this is the best time to do it while he's young and he can bounce back faster and he won't have to remember the pain and stuff like that. And then also my question for you guys would be with the other chick that's pregnant, I think it's two chicks that's pregnant. I know Nevaeh and the other one most recently. It's gonna be.
Rayla.
I hope that, yeah, Rila. I hope that she can keep her mental intact, because I have a feeling once Nevaeh has her baby, that's gonna be the next child that the attention is on, and Blueface is already not claiming her child now. And I think I'm gonna be honest. I think if she would have kept her mouth closed and not treated Blueface the way she did when he got out, and really showed that she was trying to come up with a plan to help the child, I think he would have stuck by the child, because he came out claiming the child. But I think once he seen that she wasn't doing things right, people kept calling him a deadbeat in the comments. He got tired of that and he came clean. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Kelly, you still there? You're absolutely right. Had she just be cool with it, stop threatening the man, and played her cards right, act accordingly, he wouldn't have had a problem with her. You're on mute, Kelly.
Yeah, I agree. I think if she would have played, because I mean, people, if anybody has seen pictures of Ronnie, and you see pictures of the baby, because I kept seeing it in the comments one time, and I went to go look them up, and I'm looking and comparing the two pictures, and I'm like, what? You got to be kidding me. Like, if you really look side by
Yeah.
side, there's a lot of similarities. Now, there have been a couple times where I have seen the baby, and I'm like, he looks like Blue a little bit. But then I'm like, but more and more, I'm seeing more of Ronnie in him. But like you
Mhm.
guys said, all she got to do is get the DNA test done and come out with it and be done with it. Because me personally, if that's coming up, and the child that I have a person is the father of the child is saying, "Oh, that's not my baby," we going to get some DNA tests ASAP, and you going on child support.
Yeah.
We're not gonna play this game. You embarrassing me publicly and claiming that I'm lying about having a kid.
Talking about, I got net worth. I don't got to take. Well, you don't have to take him to court for child support, but you can definitely
Mhm.
pull his behind in the court to get a DNA done to salvage your reputation and make yourself look credible. You can't just keep saying he's a daddy with no proof. And she looks ridiculous because every day she says that, the next day he says, I am not the father. He's like, you see any daddy daycare going on over here? Nobody's here. It's all a fantasy made up in her head, for real, because she's
And the
obsessed with
sad
him.
and
Yeah.
the sad thing is, the Ronnie guy did multiple interviews. He actually was trying to get her
Yeah.
to take a DNA. There's actually, you go online, like there's people that interviewed him that he kept telling people like, I just want to know because I was dealing with her around the same time that she got pregnant. So I'm like, what? My thing is, if it is his child, and he's obviously he's no longer here now, but it's just really unfortunate because now you have Blue got two more kids on the way, so his focus is not going to be on you anymore and your child.
It's done on her right now.
But did
Yeah.
you see her
Yeah.
at the birthing center when they told her how many weeks she was and Blueface was there and they was adding it up and he was like, no,
Wow.
that
Huh.
it's
No,
not.
I
He
didn't
said
see
it's not
that.
no way.
I didn't see
Well, I
that.
gotta find that video. No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
you definitely gotta find it. I'm gonna look for it too.
Yeah, we're gonna look for that. All right. Thank you, Kelly. You have a blessed evening. We appreciate you calling in and sharing your thoughts with
You
us.
too.
Okay. Bye, honey. I'm gonna bring P up. Hey, P. Oh, there you go. P is a behavioral therapist, right?
Yeah, I'm a behavioral specialist. I've been doing it for 7 years in 2 high schools in my area.
Wow.
What up, P?
Hello.
Hey, is there an echo or anything? Let me turn my fan off.
No.
No, you're fine. Yeah, we just hear the fan, but that's about it.
So the moment she's talking about was on Crazy in Love. It was when they went to the hospital, or I mean her doctor's appointment, and the doctor was telling her when she conceived, and it was when Blue was with Jaden. It was Christmas when she conceived, or like right before that. So if you watch the show, and then her mom kept trying to grab Blue and be like, hey, like she had like a moment where she freaked out trying to tell him, she's like, no, Chrisean, you have to tell him the truth. It's not right. And her mom also told her not to terminate and had like a whole spiritual moment trying to help her see that she was too far along at that point. And when people try to bring up that she didn't know she was pregnant, anyone who's been following this knows that on Blue's birthday, she went to the hospital and said that she thought she was pregnant. They tested her. She was pregnant. And she said she hoped she had 3 heartbeats for all the babies she had unalived.
What?
So that
Oh
was
my
January
gosh.
20th. What is that, 2023? So
That's
she knew she was pregnant immediately.
That is very sick. Real sick and disgusting.
Just
Ugh.
like
All
she lied
those
and said she
videos
didn't
can
know
be
she was in
found
labor.
too.
Well, look it up. There's copyright issues that might come into play, but I'll see if there's a workaround
Thank you. She knew
somehow.
it wasn't Bluefaces from the jump.
And let
Mm-hmm.
me ask this
So did
question. Do you
Mars.
ever
She was like trying to help lie for her. And you like, if you watch the show, it all plays out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's why she was having that like meltdown the night before in the hot tub. It was literally the night before she went to the doctor's appointment.
That's why she really didn't want him when everybody was trying to make her, telling her to keep the baby. She knew why she didn't want to keep the baby. She didn't want to keep him because it wasn't Blueface's.
100%.
And
And
she
then a
tried
lot of
to
people who were
drink
like,
and
oh,
I believe she
Mhm.
tried to drink and do everything to unalive the baby.
well, she even said it. I can just unalive him tomorrow. But then all her fans will say, well, she didn't know she was pregnant. She was too far along by the time she found out. No. If you pull up her lives, she went live on Blue's birthday when he was with Jaden and said she was pregnant, that it was his, and she hoped it had 3 heartbeats, which doesn't even make sense.
Yes, she wanted
Wow.
triplets.
That's why I wonder if she was ever really pregnant before, even if she did terminate, because the way she acted during her pregnancy was so ignorant. It was like she never went to any prenatal visits. She didn't take any prenatal vitamins. She sat in a hot tub. Like, she did everything wrong.
A dirty hot tub that can infect your canal. Not a person that cares. She didn't care about
Wiley
this
sure is
child.
quiet.
Her canal was already infected, to be honest.
You sure
Doctor
are
already
quiet,
said that.
Wiley.
Yeah, I'm just seeing
That's his
all
best
the
bet.
hatred towards Krishan during that time when she said that she was going to off the baby. She really didn't even know that she was pregnant, and I
At
love
five
the
and a half
fact that
months?
If you
I,
say I'm gonna off my baby and then you say she didn't know she was really pregnant,
yeah, she really did.
you
She didn't
don't
know
make
she
any
was under.
sense. Do you hear yourself talking?
She
She didn't
she
know
Right.
she was pregnant, but
Wiley.
she
she was
said she was
under.
gonna off the baby. You don't
She
make
In
was
my
sense.
state, you have to
You
be
don't.
6 weeks to terminate. Anything after 6 weeks, you can't do it. She would
right.
never be able to do that in any other state.
Well, I love the fact
But
that
what you
she
gotta
had the
remember,
child.
Wiley.
She had the child. The child is here, and he's a child of God. And what I'm going to continue to do is get into the scripture, go on a beautiful fast, and pray that God continue to protect Krishan and Junior and stop that demonic behavior calling Child Protective Services against that child. She's a beautiful black woman. I love her light skin, beautiful skin, by the way, very crystal clear, and
Interesting.
Here
it's
you go, Sandy
flawless.
bullying the child.
Do you not remember how she talked about dark skinned women or
Oh yeah,
Hispanics,
I
or
have that
what she
video.
said
Right.
about
She
Muslim women?
she doesn't like she doesn't like dark skinned women. I have that video of her being
Wiley, she's
very
talking to
colorist.
you.
Yeah,
She
she
said
Well,
that
wouldn't like.
during
she's
that
from Mars.
time, during
Oh my gosh.
slavery, they
Another
have that, and so a lot of times people have to
What?
unlearn that behavior. And Krishan did that video in her past, and she since moved on and apologized for that, and
She's
by
never
being a good,
apologized.
successful mother.
never.
And I'm not going to allow her behavior in the past dictate her current situation or her future. She's doing very well now.
But if
And
a
Cardi
white
B,
person were to say the same stuff, you wouldn't care if it was in the past. Neither would I. I would think it, no matter when they said it, it's still disgusting.
well,
You
again,
know, I asked him something like that
even when
earlier.
Cardi
I
B
asked him.
said some things in her past, now she employed black people. Even Blueface said some disgusting, evil things towards women, and of
I
course
don't like Blueface either.
Oh my
he's going
gosh.
to get Father of the Year award, right? Really?
Oh,
No,
you're
But when I,
saying
no.
disgusting things
Sure.
too. You're
Sure.
saying that we mad because we're dark skinned. Dark skinned women are mad because Krishan is light skinned. So you yourself are saying disgusting things
That's what Krishan
about the
said.
Exactly.
She said the
color of
same
And let
people's
me
thing.
ask you
skin.
this question.
That's
And let me
So
ask
exactly
you
what
check
Krishan
yourself
said.
before you try to check other people, because you yourself are saying the same thing that you sitting up here saying that other people said. Make it make
well,
sense, Wiley.
right,
Make
but
can
it
you
I?
know
make
yourself trying to check other
sense.
people.
I would like
My
to
Let me
respond
question
to that,
about
let
the
me
sister.
ask
whole
you
religious thing is, do you think she's really that religious if she's writing in her own blood, I love Blue, if she's getting all these tattoos of him, trying to create these soul ties? Like, we've seen her practice. She has what is it, a demon tattooed on her ankle. I guess it's like a devil. She has like the devil tattooed on her ankle. Like, is that really religious
Well,
or godly?
she
satanic.
can I
Satanic.
respond to that? That was a beautiful question, but I would like to respond. She's a new Christian, and I think when people say they believe in the Lord, they want you to be perfect, but we are all imperfect human beings. And I'm not going to allow people to say, oh my gosh,
You
unless you're
Christian.
just a perfect person, right? But again, Krishan is doing incredible things. I will never forget it when she was singing to her child and she had those beautiful vocals. And I said, that's
What?
wonderful. that she's doing that and even singing towards her child. So she's
Wiley,
doing incredible
I gotta
Her
things.
stop you
sister's
And
there.
a good singer, but let's not exaggerate.
I
I
even
gotta
remember
stop
when
you there,
she
Wiley.
was she met her fans and she was singing, she was celebrating when she won that boxing match. Many people wanted her to get knocked out and she survived it and she won. And I watched it live and
Greg.
even myself, I broke down in tears because I said, "Oh my gosh, she went through a lot." And when I saw her get on her knees and thank God, I said, "That's incredible," because I don't like it when people bully people. That's not right at all. And Chrisean is a young black woman, and
I
she's doing
agree. Did
well.
you
And I
not
don't have
watch
nothing
Blue
against
Girls Club?
dark skinned people. I'm dark skinned myself, but I'm just
You
saying
said
the
you don't
more
like bullies, but
You still
Krishan
acting
has
like you
been
don't hear
bullying.
people.
She done bullied
Nigga, did you
multiple
not watch
people.
Blue
Yeah, if
Girls
you
Club?
watch Blue Girls Club, she bullied anyone who was smaller than her. It was
well,
interesting when she finally
blue
found
She
club
someone
tried to
her
bully
size
that
who
Zaynab,
beat her up.
and Zaynab gave
okay
her a run for her money because she still won that
that,
rigged ass
that
fight.
right. You're talking about a show, and she was
A
producing like
reality show
it
that
was a
shows
show.
her character, who
It was
she
a
is in real
show.
life.
And
It
baddies, she
produced.
hit Sky. She literally hit Sky in the most recent
Well,
season.
that's
Sky,
the
who's her best
show.
Thank
friend.
you.
No,
This
That
godly person just hit her own
Yeah, her
friend
own
on
friend.
Baddies
Snuck
exactly.
her. She never
at the
hits you straight
beginning of
up.
the
She
season.
sneaks
Let me
you.
remind you. Let me remind you. Because obviously you don't think that you're talking to Christians. You know you're talking to a whole Baptist Christian, right? Yes, with a potty mouth. So all that shit that you trying to do is not gonna work. Knock all that shit off. Loosen your cape up.
Yeah, DJ Sky was the only friend she had in LA. DJ
Yeah.
Sky would babysit Junior for her. They would, go hanging out. They were bosom buddies. She really had her back. She
Yeah,
was
well,
sleeping on her couch.
yeah, like we was saying, she just was hitting her friend on the very beginning of the season of this
Yeah.
show with her godly
Right.
Now that's
self.
a
Let the
good
nigga get
point,
money.
Wiley,
The,
because DJ Sky stood up for her when she was getting bullied, as you say, for her parenting. So many people were commenting on DJ Sky's stuff, calling her out since they were in the smoke shop at midnight with Junior, and he was just sitting there while they were getting high. And everybody was going at Sky, and she defended her. She stood by her. And how
Mhm.
did Krishan repay her? She slapped her on national television.
Exactly.
well, anybody know anything about shows? They have producers. Carlos King, a good person. He even explained as producers, your job is to say, fight the person, slap the person. It's all for good entertainment. Just like when Jay Salih threw a drink in one of the castmates, one of his cast members' face, and now he's the vice mayor of Stockton. So again, I'm not going to say she's a bad person because she's on a reality show doing her sole job.
No matter
You're
what
there.
nobody tells you to do, you would not slap a friend that has been there for you and your baby.
Yeah, no,
Could no producer make me slap my friend that's been the only friend that I done had.
no one's
It's
Sleeping
saying
on
she's
this
a
girl's
bad
couch.
person for one
I am.
instance, Wiley. We
Sleeping
are
on her couch.
combining a series of events. Her entire TV personality has been bullying people.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
Drop
her
the
TV
nigga game,
personality
Monica.
has given us
More
good
people come
live
up.
content.
I want to bring Yaya up to the conversation because she's backstage as well.
So content is more important than being a good friend to somebody that's been the only friend that you had.
Or godly. Like you're on a
Or
national
a God
platform.
so
You could
God, she's
be
so godly.
godly.
Huh.
It's
Right.
business.
Okay, I have a question. Okay, y'all, please let it, because I really need to hear him again. So, with a good now this came from her. This is documented. It's on the internet. This her mind, her. She said this, not anyone else. She said that she was high on her way. What good mother gets high and drinks and waits 3 days
Oh,
after
I'm
the
so glad you
water
brought this up.
after
There is text
hold on,
message
can I
proof of
please,
this.
please, please,
Yeah.
please, please,
Sorry. I'm so
please.
glad you brought it up.
What good mother goes 3 days after their water breaks to the hospital? Waits 3 days. Hello?
Crickets, nigga.
Again, when I want to say this, I'm not going to, because anytime somebody dealt with any type of drug substance, it's a health crisis, and she's delivered from that. She's now in the church and doing well. And the child, from my understanding, the child is
No,
3
no, no,
years
no, no.
She
Was
old.
gonna
that
beat that
act
child up.
being a good mother? Was that
Uh,
act being a good mother?
It's just a
I'm just
young mother because she just didn't have the
hold,
Young, she was
resources and the
23
hold on.
or
understanding.
24.
Right.
Okay.
Just it was
It,
just she just made a mistake. She was young, and I'm
Yeah,
not going
yeah,
to
She
your
use
said
sister
that.
she
agreed with
waited
you.
because,
So
and I quote, she thought she was wet. She waited 3 days to go to the hospital, and I quote, because she thought
P,
that.
That's what I was
P,
getting to
can I,
earlier.
P, you want to
That
ask?
was
Want me to just send you my questions and you ask him?
No,
Cause I'm
I'm just
free.
glad you brought it
Ask your
up.
question. Be
Also,
sorry.
Okay, well let me finish asking him. Oh, and then I want to tell you about the brown skin, cause baby, I have a brown skin. Chrisean, same age. Her son is disabled. Body is T. Do you understand me? Skin glowing. She has beautiful brown skin. Has more hair than Chrisean. Chrisean couldn't stand next to her. Understand that. So all that skin, her skin is this and her skin is that. And no, I'm not brown skin. I'm light skin. So stop that. The brown skin, her skin has nothing to do with her bad behavior. And I cannot believe you said that you are a Christian. You are a man of God. You cannot possibly, I don't know what God you serve, but the one that I serve, you won't even take accountability for her bad. Not that you need to take accountability, but you sitting here not promoting, for lack of better terms, you entertaining her bad behavior, making up excuses. There is no excuse for her lying. She is a habitual liar. She has land and islands and all these big houses. She have penthouses. Come
a
on
football
now.
team.
Oh yeah, don't forget she's buying a football team.
I
So what about
really
that
Do
she was
you think
young?
she's a good influence on young women? That's a
It,
real
Don't forget she
question.
got a
yeah,
Maybach.
that's a real question.
right.
Don't forget
Thank you
she
for
got a
that
Maybach.
question. Right.
Oh
Thank you for that
yeah,
question.
that rented. Come on now.
It's so many black. I talked to so many women even today when I was in a grocery store and and I was telling her that I'm going to do more Krishan Rock content, and she said, "Thank you, brother, because I'm so tired of people coming against Krishan. She need more good brothers in her
Nobody
corner
is
like
coming
yourself."
against her.
Let me
Quit,
So
say
quit
something to
skipping
Ronnie
around the
real quick.
question. You keep skipping around the question. I'm asking you very direct questions. I'm being very direct. Is that waiting 3 days after your water breaks and then you get on a plane and fly to a whole nother city? Is that the behavior of a good parent?
again, we don't know if she talked to her doctor and they said gave her the okay. We don't know.
Nobody, come on, man. Listen,
Hey,
no doc, no. I'm not a doctor, and you're not either. But nobody in their right, no doctor is gonna say they gonna tell her go to the hospital immediately, and you know that. Good Christian man,
You
you
know what
know that.
doctors are doing? They're actually using photos of Junior to teach people. I went to a seminar recently about
Oh,
alcohol fetal syndrome spectrum.
Excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt you, Wiley. You know good and well, no doctor's telling her to wait 3 days, or it's okay for her to wait 3 days. They are gonna tell her to get to the hospital immediately, and you know that. Come on now, let's be real. Stop with the foolery.
and let me say this real
I
quick,
don't know if she
Wally.
paying
we
you
got to talk
or
one at
you
a
got.
time, y'all. We got to talk one at a time. Go ahead, D.
She was talking. I'm gonna let her finish. I keep cutting her off. Go ahead. I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead, finish getting on his ass.
I wanted to hear what you was gonna say, P.
No, I wanted to say since he want to keep bringing race into it, like my white
Yeah, that's what I'm
brother.
saying.
Keyword, my white brother Maury like to say everything that you said, the lie detector determined that was the lie. You know what I mean? Now go ahead and finish getting on his ass.
All I was going to say is we did an alcohol fetal syndrome spectrum disorder seminar. I think it was like 2 weeks ago, and they have photos of Junior. Like that's a reality. Doctors are using photos of Junior to teach people now, and so you can deny it all
Wow.
you want, but
Wow.
that's
Wow,
reality.
wow,
So
wow.
we're
there
living in
is
reality while you are still trying to, I guess, cope. I don't know.
Well, again, there is no photo, and if it is, she needs to sue. No doctor
Why
should make
doesn't she?
any. Well, again, like Whoopi Goldberg said, that take a lot of time and energy to do that. So,
Cardi B did it.
again, again, I'm just glad she's taking the Christian way and turning the other cheek. And when I saw her at church praising, worshiping her God, I said, "Wow, this is beautiful." And so many
I'm
young
glad you said
women,
her God.
Yeah,
Thank
right?
you.
that's
I was thinking the
Right.
exact
So
same
yeah.
thing.
Her God. Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
many young women support her and love her, and they
Yeah.
all she have so much support. When she had her
You don't think
baby,
that's cult like?
when her child was delivered, over 10 million people tuned in for that birth. And I believe a lot of mothers are jealous of Krishan because when they had a child, nobody was there. It didn't go viral, and
Okay,
so
here you go throwing
saying,
shots
"Hey,
again.
just want to just team
I think
up."
a lot
A
of women
Christian
supported
man, a
Krishan. I
Christian
think a lot
man
of us
claims
liked
that
her.
everybody is jealous of her.
A
It's
lot of us
getting
And we're
liked her. A
ridiculous.
jealous
lot
So
of
because
us
this
she's light
supported
person,
her.
skinned, and we
y'all,
jealous
I want to read
because
this comment real
she
quick.
stringed up.
Asia,
Nobody's jealous of her.
Go ahead,
I
Nobody
want to.
Monica.
wants to live the
Hold
life
on.
that
Go ahead,
she's
Monica.
living.
Hold on. Go ahead, Monica.
That's okay. I just wanted to read this comment real quick before we get into it. Asia, what is it? Asia Vu Records says the hecklers in the crowd did the same thing to Jesus. Don't expect much. I'll just turn that over to y'all to marinate on. Krishan's now being compared to Jesus.
That's what's scary. It's like a cult. They're in a cult.
Right. That's what it seems like. He acting like the cult leader.
Jesus would never tell y'all to worship somebody above him, and that's how she acts. Like she even has books put in. Like she named her son Jesus. That's bizarre.
Yeah. Can we talk about that for a minute? Because that's not
Yes.
addressed enough. Real Christians know how sacrilegious that is. That's blasphemous.
Okay.
No one
Wiley,
is
do
supposed
you
to
believe?
have
Oh,
that
sorry.
name Jesus except for Jesus. So I don't understand how her followers, if
Amen.
you believe in Christ, right? If you believe in Christ, how dare her do that? That is like the biggest blasphemous act, disrespectful,
Are you talking
disgusting.
again? Because I can't hear you.
You
Oh,
can't hear
she
me
can't
at
hear you
all?
again. She can't hear you now,
Can
Monica.
y'all hear me
Can y'all
though?
hear
I can
Yeah.
hear her. Yeah.
Yeah, let
everybody?
me bring her out and bring her back
Okay,
in.
shit. Come back
But it's the
in.
most blasphemous thing you could do.
Yes.
That is like,
I
May I respond, Monica? Um, John 13, chapter the 34th and the 30 to the 35th verse said, "A
Oh,
new command I give you, love one another as I love you. So you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another." I'm leading with love. And all the people that's coming against Krishan, they're leading with hate. It just they're trying
I
to
was just telling you
crucify
we
her
liked her.
modeling
yeah.
skills.
no, we're
And
We the
calling
only one
out,
that care for
we're
Jimmy.
A
calling
lot of
out,
us were fans of her in the beginning. I was a fan and
yeah.
I watched
Y'all
her
know what I'm
show because
saying?
I liked her. I thought she was being abused. I watched her and then I saw her pregnancy. And then, she could have been like Alexis Sky. Yeah, she made mistakes during her pregnancy, but she worked hard and got her daughter everything she needed. But she didn't do that. She denied it. And then she played this holier than thou where she judges other people, but she doesn't even follow what she says. My question for you, Wiley, is do you believe in religious psychosis? Do you think
I
that's a real
believe
diagnosable disorder?
again, I believe in a lot of things, and I believe that Krishan is a great person. And I'm not going to put a diagnosis on her because, again, I'm not a therapist or a psychiatrist, and I'm not going to put that. Typically, Black folks do that to
I'm
each
asking if
other.
you
They
believe
just
it's a
they
disorder.
just learn about narcissistic behavior, and everybody's now as a narcissist. So again, I'm not going to put that on her. Again, she loved the Lord,
Do you
and
think there's
I'm
people
gonna.
out there that are in religious psychosis, like the guy on the
I'm.
street who comes up to you and tells you that the world's about to end because God
Um,
talked to him? Do you believe
well,
that's real?
I'm not going to say because you are a Christian, you have to have a mental illness because that's not good.
I
Because
didn't say that.
No,
It
she
couldn't
didn't
even.
say
millions,
that.
It could
She
be any
said, "Do you
religion.
believe in
it's
religious
millions of Christians,
psychosis?"
and
One thing
Krishan.
Wiley's gonna do is not answer the question.
It's
Okay,
Well,
he
deflection.
I'm
was trying
answering
to
the
fuck. If you're
question.
gonna
I
answer the
said
question,
Krishan is a
politely.
Christian. That's the answer to that question.
I'm not talking about Krishan anymore. I'm asking if you believe in religious psychosis. Like if you meet somebody and let's say they're a Scientologist, they believe that aliens came down and did all this weird, crazy stuff, and they're trying to shout from the top of their lungs what they believe. And you see them and you're like, wow, I'm kind of worried about that person. Do you think that that is a disorder?
Well, again, I'm not a therapist. I'm not going to put diagnosis on people. You have a right in this
I'm
country.
not
We live in
diagnosing
America.
anybody. I'm asking if you
We
believe
live
it
it.
is
Can I
in.
answer your question, sister? We live in America, and you have a right for religious freedom in this country. Last time I
Of
checked,
course.
and so I
Watch your
respect that.
tone. Watch
And
your
it's
tone,
our
son. I peeped
250th
that shit.
birthday of America. So as an American, you have that right.
You've never seen somebody who's been so far gone off drugs that they just are spouting stuff and they're in a psychosis. They don't know what they're talking
Yeah,
about, and it happens to be fixated on religion. You've never seen
yeah.
that
I was
before.
just watching Painkiller on Netflix, and I saw all these white folks that was addicted to pain meds, and
I'm
they
sure. I've
wanted
seen
justice
meth
for
head
their
white people
children.
do it. They go really far off on the spectrum. Yeah,
And I was saying, what was this epidemic when the crack epidemic? It became a criminal thing, but
I
now that a
agree.
lot of white folks on
Good
pills,
deflection, but I agree.
it's a health crisis. So again, when I looked at Krishan, definitely before I go to sleep, I'm going to pray for her as well and say a prayer for
Yeah,
everybody
you're gonna
because
do
I
a
love to
seance for
pray.
her. We know. Don't
I
do
feel
no
like
seance for
Krishan
us.
is just doing
She
well. Even when
compared
I tune in,
herself to Moses. She compared herself to the Virgin Mary.
Are
Yeah.
you
You don't
serious?
think that's kind of scary? You don't think that maybe she needs a little help?
You
When
don't
Ray
think
J
well,
that
asked
he's
her to
scary?
name one
He's
Bible from
scary.
the or one book from the Bible, she couldn't name one book. She couldn't name one verse.
Yeah, he
Isn't
gave
that
her
again,
those
interesting?
five, what are the first five books of the Bible? She didn't know it. And then she
Wiley,
started
we're
deflecting and playing
waiting.
victim.
And
Hmm.
Wiley, I need to say one more thing to you. This is from my good sister Queen Tay. Shout out to her. Um, Says she can't get it out. I'm gonna get it out for her. She's gonna remind you that that little fucker been trying to kill that baby. I'm sorry, I allowed that baby from the get-go, all the way till she got to the hospital. She purposely did not put that baby out. She was trying to instill that damn child. What you got to say about that?
well, I'm going to
There's so
speak
many
about it.
videos of her saying she was going
So
to do
many.
it too.
And yes, you're
She
right.
was.
It was. Hold on, P. You're right. It was 10 million people watching that birth. We all was watching that birth.
We want it to be wrong. Nobody wants that for a child.
Well,
Exactly. Exactly. And for you to keep using race, my nigga, it's more than clear to me that you were saved by being a black folk.
Well, I woke up today and I
And
said,
you sit up here, no, no, no.
what I'm going to say is for Krishan, her not knowing the books of the Bible does not make her less than a
Nigga,
Christian
fuck
because
her.
she's
What
She
about
young.
reads it
Junior?
every
She she
night.
What about
she
June
is
year?
she is
Fuck
a
her. What about
babe.
Junior?
Okay, give me 1 second. She's a babe in Christ,
Uh-huh.
and I love that she's loving her child and she's showing that yes, I'm young,
Wiley,
yes, I'm light skinned, yes,
I'm
I'm
supposed to reach to this
beautiful,
phone
but
and
I'm gonna
drop kick your
always
ass.
What? Here
provide
we
for
go
my
with the
child.
light skinned stuff again. You are a colorist, and I
Yeah,
don't
Jesus.
even
he's
see how
fixated
you
on
are
race.
Christian or say when you are so colorist.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm supposed to
Something is
reach to this
seriously
screen.
wrong with your
He's the
thinking.
only one who keeps talking about race or color or shape.
Exactly. Like, what
Wiley,
does her skin color have to do with her parenting skills?
Wiley, let me tell you this.
You are not a Christian, sir.
Wiley, let
Y'all
me tell you
believe in
this.
the same God, which is the devil. Y'all worshiping the devil. You can't convince me
Right.
otherwise.
Yeah, y'all do them seances over there. You do a seance for her. Don't do no
Yeah, he
seance for
definitely
us.
taking her picture, lighting candles around his bed.
I honestly don't think Wiley worships the devil. I just think he's a bit caught up in her
I gotta
trance.
go out again because I can't hear her.
Yeah. Caught up in Krishan's
She said she
trance, her
can't hear you, so she had to
spells.
go out and come back
Krishan works
in.
spells. I believe she's a witch.
Yeah,
And
she
if you
does.
stare at her too deeply in her eyes, which is what probably Wiley did, and now he's caught in her web. I
She does
don't
a
think,
really good job at portraying herself as an empath, you know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
she's
A
so
caring, loving
emotional.
person. Yeah. And you notice she's always trying to make friends with Blueface's friends too. Like she called
Hmm.
Ninja number 3 and she's reading his text message, but he didn't even say anything. All he said was, "Oh, I didn't know you were outside." And then she's reading her response to him as if it's some sort of tea she's spilling. And if you're not careful, like Wiley, and you're listening to what she's saying, you get caught up in that, like, oh yeah, she got a receipt. What is the receipt? That you text him that you're waiting outside and he says, "Oh, I didn't even know all that was going on," and he moves on. You know what I
She,
mean?
she
Mm-hmm.
fell out of her chair. She was so excited that he responded. But this is the same man she said was a demon that ran her over when she was 7 months pregnant, that kicked her out, that made her bark at the door. Like she and has denied her son, but yet here she is chasing him. So she has shown us time and time again that she puts men above her child.
So
Mm-hmm.
let me ask you this question, Wiley.
Hallelujah.
Because the way you raise baby, you making me want to come through the screen and try to kick your motherfucking eyes straight. Let me ask you this question. Um, if she was dark skinned or any other fucking race that ain't black, um, would she, would y'all still be, would y'all still have y'all cape on for her? Would she still be the good mother? If she was dark skinned or not black at all, anything but black.
Again,
No.
so someone, let me respond to it. Thank you. That's I'm
Respond to
not a
it the right way.
colorist.
You
I
are.
am a Christian. I love the Lord, and I love
Right.
Chrisean, and I support and love Junior as well.
Right.
And when I
We all love
saw
you.
Let him
when I
talk. Let
saw a
him
lot
talk.
of black folks calling Child Protective Services, I was offended. It reminded me when white people would lynch black folks and they would have picnics and take pictures and do all that and sell body parts and stuff. I'm not going to allow myself for history to be repeated and do the same thing to Chrisean because it's not right. And if you have children, you wouldn't like if someone called Child Protective Service on you unwarranted with false allegations. I will never forget it. It's this woman, Monica, I don't know if
You
you know
trying to
what,
throw shots?
Peaches. They called Child Protective Services on her a lot because they were jealous that she had money. And so a lot of the black women, particularly those that have children and broke, they start calling Child Protective Services on Peaches. And so
Okay,
I
can
just
I
don't
just
like when
stop you
people.
right there really fast? I don't want to interrupt. Are you seriously comparing that deadbeat mom, Peaches McIntyre?
Oh my gosh.
Are
This
you
is
really
so
trying to insert her in this? Well, it makes sense because they're both deadbeat mothers.
This is that,
The
and
Peach
she
Get on his ass,
McIntyre
another
that
Molly.
podcast.
gambled away her children's future, left them practically homeless. That
we
Peach
don't see
McIntyre?
color with them. We see
That Peach
two bad
McIntyre, can y'all
moms.
hear me when I speak, or am I
Yeah, we
not
can
coming
hear
through?
you. We can
Okay,
hear
I
good.
can
you.
hear
I just want to
you.
make sure because we gotta talk one at a time. I just Are you referring to that Peach McIntyre, Wiley?
Well, I'm concerned. I'm talking about that Peaches when that white lady at the school said feed the little hungry children and try to put out that she don't feed her children. I remember when she opened the refrigerator, it was plenty of food. The children were eating crab legs, and I love her too. Her husband had some child support issues, and she went to the bank and paid his child support payment. So she's a beautiful mother, and she's a successful entrepreneur as well.
Wiley, you cannot be for real. You mean when her ego was bruised because she didn't want to be labeled as poor, when in actuality she is poor and lives paycheck to paycheck because she's a compulsive gambler?
And
That
let's be
Peach
clear,
McIntyre?
you have to sign up for those programs. They sent the paper home and she signed it for her kids to get the free food on the weekends.
Exactly.
What do
I
you
believe
consider a good parent, Wiley? Like, what is your credentials for being a good mother?
a good mother is a mother to be there for their children, pray, taking them to church, sing gospel music, winning boxing matches. Um,
What
good mother. Be,
the hell?
I'm finna call Maury at this point. I'm finna call Maury because he trying me. I'm finna call Maury at.
He's in a cult, man. That's scary. You think winning good
Where
boxing
that
matches
Maury
makes you
clip
a good
at?
mom?
It's okay. Where that Maury clip at? Let me look for it real fast.
it's a reason why I said it. When you win a box, more money coming in to help that child, and doing very very well. I remember Chrisean said she's going to put her child in private school when he get older. And I think it's an honor, and I know I'm going to start a petition that people use some of their Google money to put towards junior college fund,
Oh
especially
my
those
gosh.
anti um, Chrisean Rock people. I'm definitely going to do that. And so again, I feel that she's a good mother, and also a good mother is being there for her child, loving her child, and supporting her child. And I love that Chrisean is there day in and out. It's not
You
easy
know, a
being a
red
single
flag for
mother.
abuse is a mother who doesn't let their child out of their sight,
Well, if you are a mother that
like
on
Gabriel
drugs
Fernandez. His
and
mom
throw
never
the
left him out
child
of his sight.
in the trash can, that's an abusive mother.
Ladies in the chat, meet Wiley. Please stay away from
And
him.
and just like Carissa, when she viciously beat that child on camera, that's a bad mother.
She swatted
Um,
her on the bottom. Oh my
and
gosh. Unless
so
I missed
I believe
something.
that's abusive. So because I don't believe in you whooping your child, because that's a form of slavery. Because that's what the
Ah,
slaves used to do to black folks. The
you
slave
can't
masters
be
used to do to black
serious.
folks is
Wale,
beating
you
them,
don't
and
even
that's why
fuck with
black
black
folks learned
folks.
that
What are you
behavior.
talking about?
That's
I
what I'm
will
saying.
tell
He
you,
don't even have kids.
CPS will not remove your child for swatting them on the bottom. But they will if you swat them in the face or if you leave any marks. But if you swat your child on the bottom, that is your parent right. And I have called before because I have had a kid get swatted on the bottom and they've told me about it. And I'm a mandated reporter. I have to report everything. CPS doesn't care. If it's on the bottom, that's your parental right. But if it's anywhere else and if it leaves a mark, then that's a different story.
Well, I'm a parent and I have 5 sons and I whoop my kids and I don't care about none of that. I'm gonna discipline my kids. That's why they still here and still
That part.
doing good and still like because we discipline our kids. I don't care nothing about no CPS.
Well, and everybody
Like
kept saying,
sometimes whooping on your butt might leave a mark. It is what it is. That's gonna teach them not to do it again. We
everybody kept
discipline our
telling
kids
Jaden to
different.
whip her. Everybody kept saying, Jaden, you need to whip her. You need to whip her. And so it finally happens, and now they're mad. I just don't understand. I
No,
don't think
she do
Jaden's
need to
like
whip
a
that little girl.
super mom either, but her
She
daughter
don't
needs
need to beat her.
behavioral
She just
therapy.
needs to discipline her and let her know that it's not okay to
Yeah.
disrespect her elders. It's not okay to walk up and slap your mother or your grandmother or
Yeah.
knock your that's not okay.
But see, when they compare her to Junior, like she needs behavioral therapy. Junior needs occupational therapy. He needs physical therapy. He needs behavioral therapy. He needs a neurologist. Like it's way more extensive. Like, yes, Journey is struggling, but she could get help. She can still be okay. There's a lot of kids that act like her. But
Journey's just
Junior,
going through the terrible 2s, 3s. That's all. That's not in comparison to
I
medical
agree.
neglect.
That's night and day.
Yeah.
Right.
I wish Junior was
Absolutely.
going through that. I wish he could have the experience to where he was talking enough to where he could argue with his mom or something. I don't know. But right now we're worried about him holding his head up. Like,
Exactly, P. Yep,
Now,
exactly.
Wiley, I'm gonna let my white brother talk to you one time. I'm gonna let my white. I just need you to hear this. I hope you heard that in the background, because everything you said was a damn lie.
And I feel like as much as Chrisean wants everybody to look at Blueface a negative way, if she wanted us to really look at him like in a negative light, she would get a blood test and prove that he's her father so that everybody could be going against him. Like, why you ain't taking care of your kid? Like, you know what I'm saying? You denied him. Like, so if he's so bad, why she's not proving it to everybody?
and she said he posted the picture of his private parts, which was really his hernia. If somebody I knew posted my child's private parts, like she said, I would never continue. I wouldn't get his face tattooed on my face. But I sent that photo to All About the Tea, and you can't even see his private parts because the hernia is so big.
You
You can't
can't.
And
see
she
it.
ignored it, and until Blueface posted it, she wasn't getting it fixed. But you know what's interesting, Wiley? She filmed the whole thing when she got it fixed. She went down there, she filmed herself sitting with him in the medical crib. She talked to the doctors, asked if she could stay, and then as soon as they let her go, where did she go, Wiley? She flew out to New York to make a music video with Lil Malibu while her
And
son was
And
getting
it's still not
surgery.
fully fixed.
I
She's still getting
understand
second
because she's a
surgery.
working mother. I've seen many mothers that would love to be there for their children
But
24/7, but
why'd
they
she
have to
wait a
work.
month to get it done?
And again, due to conflicts of her schedule, and she's a busy
She waited
woman,
till Jaden's birthday, which is
and with
weird.
and
We know
that's I
why
love the
she
fact
did
that she
that. It
made
wasn't
1 point.
coincidental.
Out of
She
spite.
made 1.3 million when she was boxing. That's what some of the reports are saying. So
Then
she's
why is she using
really
Fisher
But
leaving
she's
Price
going by
stuff
these
as
a,
therapy?
reports
a
rather
good
than the facts.
she's leading a
So
good
fuck it.
legacy for her children. And so again, I'm not going to try
It's
to
a
push on her
legacy.
because she's working. She have to work. That's how her child get to eat.
She could
And
make
I
that money off an Instagram post. She could be doing like what the influencers do when they promote products and stuff. But there's a reason people don't want to work with her. That brands when she first had Junior, she had Fashion Nova sponsor her. Do you see how quick everybody dropped her? It's not just us, Wiley.
Well, Fashion Nova is a brand that use black folks for their own benefit. They actually got people working in Chinese
Why
sweatshops
doesn't
and
any
all of that,
brand work with
and
her?
selling that. But because she do
There
have
you go with
brands,
this
so
black
sometimes
folks
you
shit
have your
again.
slow months of brands work
I
with
want
you or
to
not. I
play,
get
not
it.
to cut you off, Wiley. I want to play this video that was just sent to me of Chrisean almost driving off the road. because she's texting and driving. No wonder her license is suspended. All right, let me move a few things around and then I'll play this video and then we can wrap up. I have 3 videos, 3 short videos, but here's this one.
He listened to, whoa, chat, I ain't even gonna hold you. That was my bad, chat. Get your butt over here, chat. We about to end it anyway because I'm almost where I'm about to be at, and I want to just spend time with my people. I don't want to scream. I mean, like, have a feeling for this person, from this thing, I just have to have a feeling. Once I have a feeling in my heart, I'll come back over here. I'll come. I don't know if it made it more raw.
It was just not enough time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll apply it like 30 minutes before. Just in case we'll make sure it's enough time.
Shout out to Corey Lombardi on Instagram. If you guys aren't following him, please check him out. He puts BTA to Chrisean. He does not play, and he produces really good content and keeps up to date with all the stuff she got going on. But I also wanted to show you this video. Out of her chair.
I was texting him just nothing but like love and encouragement. He said I was saying if you wanted to perform tonight, but it's probably too late. I said personally I would love to, but I don't know what direction we're taking as a whole. It's not clear between us, the plan. We look toxic, just too many things that's not healthy is happening. I said Yahweh is a worship song that I don't want to perform in a setting where it could be received differently than how it was intended. That's also why I've been avoiding being seen in clubs or public situations involving drinking and toxicity or toxicity between us isn't good for neither one of us. I don't want to be in a rotation. If you have it like that or something, that's something that's I'm not okay with, bro. So he texts back, it's like, it's okay. It's a short notice, I understand. I said, ain't nothing okay. You just responded with no real context, but all right, brother. Short notice ain't a problem. You know what I'm saying? So then we kept going on, blah, blah, blah. I said happy Father's Day this morning. I said, I'm having a church. Like, I'm just keeping it cordial, but I could tell, like, me not going to the show or just being involved publicly, he taking it wrong.
What show? I mean, the shows are over. What is she talking? Is this old? These are old messages she's reading?
Showing her brain.
Oh my gosh.
What is there to keep cordial?
Yeah, he don't want you. She can't accept that though.
And she's such a good mother, but she almost crashed the car with our internet nephew in there. Not your internet nephew, why? Because you don't give a fuck about him. Our internet nephew over here, okay?
And where is she going live that they not flagging her for driving and streaming at the same time?
Right? Doesn't kick you off the app for doing that? You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, right. I kept trying to tell her, get off the phone.
Can we ask Wiley about why she got kicked off Twitch? Do you remember why she got kicked off Twitch?
I remember this when I saw that video of her driving, and could have been a mistake. Another driver in front of her probably pressed the gas, and she had to swirl over to protect herself and her child. So
it's never her fault.
I feel as though that, being on those apps, one day they with you, next day they're not with you. So shout out to Kick. I just, while we was doing this broadcast, Monica, into the panel, I just sent her a message, said, please do not, drive while you're on live, get a cameraman. And I'm always available. If you need help to be the cameraman, I will
He wants to be her cameraman.
And stuff like that. But again, because you got to be very cautious and careful, guys, to not
wait, whose cameraman do you want to be? Whose cameraman? Chrisean?
What Chrisean, if she needed cameraman, right?
What the
Because it's kind of
You shouldn't
hard when
need
you're
a
trying to be an
camera.
entrepreneur and all of that, and you're trying to go live and stuff like that.
So you know she
I'm si-
got kicked off of Twitch, right? Because she left Junior in the car, and the Twitch employees told on her, and because she asked them to watch Junior, and she got on the phone with Blueface while he was in jail, and it's all filmed, and they literally banned her from Twitch forever. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, and that's one thing I like about Kick, that they're allowing more people to come over there. I was watching this movie when this black woman, she left her child in the car while she did an
Oh,
interview,
not
and
another movie.
and she had
Black
to
woman.
fight to get her child back. So she had to do the parenting classes and she got her child back. And it was based off a true story. So again, I'm not going to come and just judge every little thing. Can you imagine if I had a camera on me 24 hours a day? People are just dissect and
Well,
use
that's why you
AI
I'm
don't.
gonna
Most of
defend
us
and
don't.
everything she
Krishan
does.
doesn't
make
have
you say
to.
like
She
you are
doesn't
a
have to
bad
film
person.
herself.
Yeah, so I just feel as though like a lot of this stuff, I don't believe is real. Some of the
I'm
stuff
gonna
probably
defend
is real.
everything
Some
she
of the stuff is
does.
AI, and a lot of it's just a bunch of fake news.
She doesn't have to film herself. She does 24-hour streams. She was the one who said, I'm going to film Junior's milestones. I'm going to film myself making his room and making it look cute. We've never seen any of that.
We stay in that studio apartment though. Let me say this. We stay in that studio apartment though at
And the
100K.
weird floaty thing, like, what the heck is going on there? Why doesn't he have a real bed? Why have we never seen Junior's bed? But she'll film him being born at the hospital. She'll film her refrigerator. She'll film herself taking a poop. Like, she literally has that. She's been on
She
camera
didn't even
taking a
wash
poop.
her hands.
We've seen it. We've seen it. Hey,
But
Tanya Knight. We've seen
And,
it. It's
and let me
disgusting.
ask you this
but
question,
why
no
doesn't
Wiley.
she film Junior's room or his bed
He
or
don't
any,
have
like,
a room. His room
You
is on the
know.
floor.
And let me
but
ask you
I'm
this
asking,
question,
like,
Wiley.
Wiley, you don't think that's odd? You don't find it odd that she doesn't have anything for Junior? No toys, nothing.
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm glad that she's keeping that part of his life privacy of his bedroom. Beyonce don't show her children bedroom and
She didn't give birth
children
on
toys
live.
and stuff like that. So again, that's something that she's keeping a private moment, and I'm gonna respect her and her child privacy.
Y'all,
Let me
Wiley's
ask you this
just
question, Wiley.
delusional. I mean, it's you're
Yeah,
not gonna get a straight answer out of him, so
he's not.
it's
He's like
pointless.
her defense attorney. This is what I was telling all about the tea as. Like, he's
They would
great practice
lose though
for.
if he was her defense
Oh
attorney.
yeah, yeah. If
Well,
there
he is
was
in
a
That's
school
a
for
jury,
he is in school for law, so that this makes
yeah,
100%
that's a
sense.
goddamn
yeah.
shame.
Well,
That maybe, and that's what his
he
goal
must be
is. Maybe
failing
he's
his
practicing.
classes.
Oh, the dead
He's
always must be telling.
practicing.
But let me say this before I ask one of these questions. Like I said earlier, y'all, retarded relates to retarded, both respectfully and disrespectfully. You got what I mean? Now, Wiley, let me ask you this question. What do you think about her fans, your fellow cult members, telling her over and over again on that live the other night, multiple lives, after she got kicked off over and over and over again, stay off your phone before kick ban you. And she kept getting kicked off over and over again, being hard headed. What you think about that? What you think about that?
Well, I just got word that Kick is she's one of the top streamers on Kick. So
You a
love or
damn
hate
lie.
her, she's bringing in the
First of all,
viewership.
don't disrespect her. Don't
I tuned
disrespect the
into one of
streamers
her
like
Kick
that.
streams. It was about 5,000 people watching her live. And I know when she did the boxing match, I believe you all can correct me if I'm wrong. Over 300,000 pay-per-view subscribers to did to that, and it costs almost about $50. So you do the math. So she's definitely good for the brand because she can bring in the numbers, and I love that
Now,
about
Wiley,
herself.
I got another question for you. Who did you get word from? Who told you that? Because on
These
your
are
black eyes, you a damn lie.
these
Please tell
are
me.
these are definitely articles that have been written about her. So I love the fact that she's doing that. And I was literally having popcorn with someone, and we was watching a boxing match, and I really thought it was going to be over because everybody said Chrisean is not a good athlete, but she showed herself. She said she did it, and I said, "Wow, this is such an amazing talent." And it's not too many people. I put her on the same pedestal in the boxing community, like Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson. She's doing incredible things.
Well, folks, on that note, thank you, Diana Long. Yep, I'm back. Thank you so much. Well, folks, on that note, let's wrap things up because I know it's Father's Day and it's Sunday night too. People have to work tomorrow. Wally's stance on this is not going to change, apparently.
Oh
Um,
no, definitely not.
I guess my
I'm
last question for Wiley is, so you know Beyonce doesn't post her son like that. You know Cardi B doesn't post her children like that unless they're like doing things like milestones. You see all these celebrities, even like I brought up Alexis Sky, which she could have been condemned just like Chrisean Rock, but people ended up rallying around her because yes, she made mistakes while pregnant, even with her baby father. Like there was issues with who the dad was, but she has pushed so hard for her daughter that her daughter has excelled incredibly. She has so many fans. Chrisean would have so many fans if she just tried to focus on helping Junior. But my point is, yeah, a lot of celebrities don't post their children. She does. So why are you mad at us when we see the issues going on when she posts it? She does 24-hour streams. She shows him dragging on the floor, trying to make him walk. Why are you mad at us over that when she's posting it?
She got millions of supporters, and she's showing people her life. And love her or hate her, she's doing an incredible job. And I've seen even so, it was a lady that worked for the NAACP even made a statement said Chrisean is definitely a good mother. So
Please don't
love
ask
to
him no
Chrisean.
more questions, please.
Exactly.
Michelle had enough.
Because
Please
as soon as
don't
we get
ask
off this
him
live,
nothing
please don't.
I
else.
Because I
tried,
promise you,
but it
Wiley,
is good practice because, like, one day she is going to go to court for all this stuff. I think there's going to be a documentary. Maybe they'll feature us on Netflix. Who knows? But I
And maybe
guarantee
Wiley
you,
can represent her. I mean,
exactly.
yeah,
I
because she won't be
agree.
Wiley,
able
I
to
actually
afford a
Wiley
agree with
can't
that
lawyer.
even
part.
represent himself on this panel,
Exactly. I agree with
let
that
alone
actually for the most
represent
part.
nobody else.
There's a reason she doesn't sue anyone because she'd never make it past the discovery.
of course not. Of course.
Exactly. Thanks, Alicia. She got bots.
Same reason
Yeah,
she
don't
won't get a
ask him no more
DNA.
questions.
I mean, it just paints her in a bad light. She knows that Blueface is not the father, and she can't force him to be. As much as her fans want to force that man to be the daddy, they don't like him, but at the same time, he is the daddy. That's all they keep saying. Leave that man alone.
Right.
Yes, and if you guys think he's so evil, then why is she chasing him? Does that not show she puts him over her son? Does that not show she tried to keep him with a baby? Like all she cares about is Blue, not Junior.
Nobody else would. She only care about herself. She care about Blue. Now let me just say this: when we get off live, Wilo, because you did a very good job of pissing me all the way the fuck up. When we get off live on Power Road, I'm gonna fuck your whole life up on Instagram. On the big honest.
Oh no, let's not
No, don't do
threaten
that.
anyone. Don't do that.
Oh,
It's
we
just
don't
a
want to be
difference of
like the
opinion.
rock fans. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not stoop to that level. It's not even
Okay.
necessary.
Okay. I'll calm down a
It's
little bit.
it
Yeah, it's not that
Karma's gonna
serious.
happen, and it's already happening for her. There's a reason brands don't work with her. There's a reason why her boxing matches are like he thinks this is like a great thing, but it's not like she was on Netflix. Like,
Yeah. And you never know. Netflix could be, will be, I know for a fact they'll be working on something and we would love to get picked up. So let's not resort to those tactics or make those,
yeah, no, I'm telling you,
Okay,
one
I'm
day
not
there's
gonna.
going to be a documentary. I see it. It's going to be just like Casey Anthony, Gabriel Fernandez, Emmanuel Harrow, I think that was his name. Even this poor sweet kid that was just killed in Mississippi or unalive just in Mississippi. Like
yeah.
I just see this happening one day. And thankfully there's a lot of people like you who are doing the groundwork, Sean Davy Way. I think they'll have a lot of evidence. Unfortunately for Chrisean, like I said, there's a reason she doesn't sue anyone because she'd never make it past the discovery. She has a lot of skeletons in her closet.
Absolutely. Look, Wiley, you have a fan in the chat. She says, W. Wiley Show.
Oh, it's such an honor. I'm getting a lot of people saying they see my point of view and they agree with me, and they said that Chrisean is definitely a good mother. Um, One day she could be on Netflix. I would love to see her act, to do acting, get on Tubi. So I will be reaching out to Chris Stokes to try to get her to be a part of some of his films because she's an amazing talent.
There
Okay,
it
so
is.
you're gonna get her a
There it is. He
documentary on
wants to be her manager and her lawyer.
Exactly. So Riley,
Oh my
now
God.
that I'm a
Save
little
Junior.
bit
Yes.
calmer,
Save
hashtag
Junior.
save Junior. Justice
Yep.
Orange,
Yeah,
rest
what
in peace,
about
boy.
Save Junior.
Junior though?
But
Yep.
look, Riley, now that I'm a little bit calmer, basically what you're saying is you're gonna help her get a documentary on Netflix, which is not good for her. Cool, we got that understanding.
Well, Asia
Um,
View Records says she says at Junie, and that's remarkable that you don't mind others having another opinion. If I saw the child being abused, I'd be all about it. I just haven't seen it myself. So there's
I
people that
agree.
agree with Wiley. But just,
No,
yeah.
there's a lot of her fans, but I think there's less and less the more she posts. I mean, it's getting harder and harder to defend her.
Now,
Right now, it's
Riley,
the food thing. I was on
Well,
Facebook and I saw a lot of them defending how he's picky, he doesn't eat, but they don't watch her streams. Like a lot of these fans, quote unquote, even like Wiley, I guarantee he hasn't watched the amount of stuff that we have.
he haven't, and I'm
well,
glad
I'm
he's on
sure
board.
it's gonna be people that agree with him about her because there are a lot of birds in the world.
There's a reason
Exactly.
I have a job.
And I'm glad that he's on board. Matter of fact, I thank God that he's on board with calling Netflix and helping to get that Surviving Chrisean Rock documentary. You got what I mean, Riley? Wiley? You got what I
Yeah,
mean?
I promise you, there's no way. Like the way they make these documentaries these days. You just saw the Motherly Instinct one. Tell
Yeah.
me that girl who's a compulsive liar who did that, and that's close to where I live.
Wow.
And I remember when it happened. Tell me how that's not so similar to Chrisean and just how the compulsive lying.
hmm That's why I don't like compulsive liars because they're scary to me. They are capable of doing anything, just like Krishan, and they wrote people into their web, just like Krishan has Wiley under her spell. She casts spells,
I
and
told you.
Wiley is under the spell. I don't know if he was watching a video and he stared too long into her eyes, and the voodoo just
That's
attached
why
to his
people say
soul.
not to listen to her music, like to put it
Right.
on mute when you watch her videos, which I don't know. I always listen to it, but I guess I could see it. I did feel a lot of empathy for her in the beginning, and I think that's what drew me to her, but it was hard to ignore how do you watch Crazy in Love 2 and not think, what are you doing?
Yeah, true.
She
Yeah.
even says on the show, she's like fully pregnant in that green outfit. I guess she must be 7 months pregnant there. And she's like, oh, I just spilled my shot. I need another one. On camera.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Thank you so much, P. We love you and your the knowledge that you bring to the show as a behavioral therapist.
I appreciate y'all having me. And like I said, I do think there'll be a documentary one day, and I'm sure they will ask you for your videos.
Oh yeah, they're gonna need you to help
Am I
create
back?
that Surviving Chrisean
Yes.
documentary. They're gonna need that.
Okay. That was a little snafu. And we're going to call it a night. Michelle, again, love you down. I love
Thank
what you're
you.
doing on TikTok. Tell the
Thank
people where they
you.
can find you.
They can find me on TikTok, Michelle York 56, or on Facebook, just Michelle York.
Please go follow her. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. And I
You
also want to
said
shout out my
Michelle what?
girl,
Put it in the
York.
put it in the chat.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. Michelle York. Is it just Michelle York or is it
Michelle
something
York
else?
56 on
A number.
TikTok.
Okay.
It was nice meeting you, Michelle.
All right. And Pete, do you want anyone following you, or are you living a private civilian life?
I'll stay private. But you know who I am, and I sent you my credentials. I'll be at the office tomorrow if I need to send you any more.
Okay, that sounds good. Big D, big discipline. Thank you again for joining us this evening. Where can the people find you?
Thank you, sis. Love you down.
Thank you.
Um, as usual, Kill Shot Podcast on YouTube. Um, Big Disciple 2.0 on Instagram. Milestone on TikTok.
All right. And Wiley from The Wiley Show, once again, thank you for being my co host tonight. Where can the people find you?
You can find me at the Wiley Show on YouTube, TikTok. I go live every day. And I'm doing a campaign supporting Chrisean. I will be sending an email to Reverend Al Sharpton so we can get Pastor Jamal Bryan involved so we can defend Chrisean. So I will be doing a lot of burning the midnight oil to really help Chrisean.
He really wants to be her manager.
Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, we
Good
all
luck,
have our own,
Wiley.
we all have our own prerogatives in life, you know. I won't wish you luck because I don't think we need to get Reverend Al Sharpton and all these people.
I don't think she's going to even respond to him, but maybe there's a reason he's defending her. Maybe they
Well,
have
she
talked.
got Deion Sanders, and I was shocked that Deion Sanders, a man of God, couldn't see a devil in his midst when he called her after her boxing match, praising her. And she was so elated. You know, she had that smirk that she has on her face, just smiling away. And, you know, put the call on live, but whatever. Who cares?
As soon as he's around her, though, he'll see what her super fans have all seen, even like Hot Chocolate, and even what was it, Blue Rock was exposing her because he called her out for being at the club. Eventually, they all turn on her.
me.
Wait, you said Blue Rock exposed
Blue Rock was just
Chrisean?
on the phone with her the other day.
Yeah, which I was really surprised by because he's usually always defending her, kind of like Wiley. But he called her out for sneaking into the club. He said clearly it was her.
Let me tell you why he ended up on the phone with her, because them other rock stars, fat ass Henny Smalls and the rest of them, bullied him into still supporting her. That's what they do. That's what they try to do to Hot T.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Hot Tea because they all went at her when she exposed. Oh, I guess Wiley doesn't know that, but one of her biggest fan pages that supported her for years ended up picking her up in Las Vegas when she got that CPS call, and her text messages got posted, and she had said that Chrisean didn't feed Junior or Luella for hours and wouldn't change their diapers, and she couldn't handle it anymore, and she had to leave. And so all her fans turned on her because she cared about Junior.
Can y'all send me her page? I don't know about that drama with Hot Tea. Listen, if you're a real mom or you have a heart and empathy for people, eventually you're going to wake up and smell the roses with all this stuff that's going on. And I applaud Blue Rock if he really did do that, you know, for being honest, right? Because to me, a lot of her supporters are always twisting everything and making it in her favor when it's clearly in our face. We're not stupid. Stop trying to insult our intelligence. We're not dumb.
100%. And if you're going to have a page like you run, then you need to be honest, which you do. And so they can't just coddle her all the time. If you're going to run a T page, you have to be honest.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Shout out to the T page also. That's TEA_page. I believe 83. That's what it is. Anyway, I love that sister. She's doing great things and she's bringing awareness to the whole situation for Junior. Shout out to Corey Lombardi. He's doing the same thing. And of course, Sean Davy Way, who is holding it down for the sector. Okay. He's the president of our club. All right. On that note, good night, everyone. And
good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.